What's up, everyone? Yeah, I'm fucking here. Sorry, I was running a couple seconds late, maybe 10 minutes late. Fucking cares. So you're probably wondering, why is he finally doing a fucking stream on the Omega Vortex Pious Levus split? You know why? Because I wanted to wait until these have finally arrived, the fucking vinyl versions of it. And let me get this out of the way. Thank you for subscribing, motherfucker. That's cool. But anyway, look at this shit. It is finally out on vinyl, and we're gonna play the whole fucking thing so everybody can jam out and listen to it, say either yay or nay or whatever. But another person who has heard it in full and does have the CD and I believe the cassette. Oh, it's the Wolfman shit.
Wolfman Jack, what's up, motherfuckers? I sounded like Fraser right there. Motherfucker.
You did.
You heard him? You've heard him do that? Holy mackerel. What's up, everybody?
Holy mackerel. This is amazing. It's like
unholy mackerel. What the fuck?
Yeah. Oh, speaking of the devil, you scared him, man. You fucking scared him. Hey, did you catch any of Joe Abba tonight? That was pretty fucking
I was
good.
there. I was there all the way till right now.
Were you? I had to run off and do some errands in the middle of it. So I missed some of it, but for what I saw, Ken was playing some bangers out there, dude.
Yeah, a lot of Swedish. It was I think by accident a Swedish fest.
Yeah. Oh, really?
Yeah,
by accident?
Yeah, because he was like, "Oh shit, I didn't realize it," and it was pretty good, man. It was good.
Well, shit. I mean, a lot of that shit fucking rules, dude. I mean, you can't deny it, man.
Unpopular opinion. Dismember. I think I don't like Dismembered. I've tried. You can poser alert me, dude, but I can't get into Dismember.
Poser alert.
Sorry, guys.
Not even Everflowing Stream, bro. I mean, I can see the later albums, like, not so much. Everflowing is like fucking pretty awesome.
I gotta try, dude. I gotta hear like the fucking demo or something. I keep going back.
Well, the demo is even fucking more raw, dude. Hell yeah.
That's what I need, I guess. I don't care if it's just raw. Some people are like, it's gotta be raw, or it's what's up, man, Kevin? It's gotta be raw. It's gotta be old school. Sometimes raw. Sometimes old school doesn't fill in all the blanks for me, But whatever. Sorry, guys.
Yeah, see, Everflowing. I like if you stop there, I wouldn't even like bat an eye. Be like, yeah, I could.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I haven't heard it, dude. After I hear 5 or 6 albums, I'm like, it's like going to the deep end. It's like the water smelled. The water smelled on the shallow side. I didn't swim to. You're
gonna need an asterisk because they never remade an album that fucking awesome again.
Yeah,
they never did.
I hate to be that guy, but some bands really are that way. Some bands is like the first album, sorry, it is what it is.
I'm totally that guy, but that's how it goes sometimes, even with some of my own bands, right? Fuck it. All right. So what we're doing tonight, like I said earlier, we're going to stream the whole split because all formats are available now on it. You can get it on vinyl, you can get it on CD, you can get it on cassette. And you're saying, well, where the hell can I get all these at, right? That's what people want to know. So if you want to support HOD, oh my God.
Oops.
If you want to support Pious Levus, go to the Pious Levus Bandcamp. We have vinyl and CD. No cassettes there. If you want cassettes, you know where you got to go?
The fucking number one Go Throne, motherfuckers.
Yep. He is the exclusive seller of the cassettes. If you like them, go there. And if you're over in Europe, you need to go to Invictus Productions. I put the whole link, but I know that's a lot of shit to remember. Just go to invictusproductions.net and search Omegavortex or Pious Levus, and you'll find it. I was just being lazy.
There you go.
Yeah, I was like, don't try to remember that, but yeah, just the first
and
part.
And for those of you who don't know, Omegavortex is a German band, and of course Pious Levus, hometown heroes in San Antonio, Texas. So it's just another fun example of how Germany and Texas kind of got together to make some more magic. There's a lot of history between Texas.
And that was actually me and Rob, the guy from Omegavortex. Actually, that was one of the reasons we did a German Texas split, because there's a lot of history between Germany and Texas, and I don't think there's ever been an actual metal split between a German band and a Texas band that I know of. Maybe there is. So, and also, just to keep it on the old cell pitch grift going, you can get it. CDs and vinyls to a Dark Descent. If you shop for them and you just feel comfortable going there, you can go there and get them too. So either way,
This is your third release.
it is. Yeah,
It's your
yeah,
third release. Yeah,
yeah,
I got the other two also. Yo, what's up? Number one fan.
yeah, yeah. And the chat's moving fast, and I'm always moving slow. Boom, boom, boom. Oh, check that out. My kids are Hispanic German. Fucking
There you
cool.
go, man. There's a lot of towns in Texas, for those of you who don't know, that are straight up just like German settlements,
There's a lot of
we have fucking Oktoberfest and a bunch
Hispanic German people running around in the state, man, for sure.
of them too. Right on,
Dark
man.
Descent isn't okay. Let me look at something real quick.
Yeah, Dark Descent's got a pretty good catalog.
Oh shit.
You're like, I erased everything.
I know they're telling me to do something. I'm like, okay, hold on. All right. We might have some other guests join. I don't know. We're just gonna fucking rock out, dude, and
You cross
play
my
some
stakes.
jams. Yes. Oh, check out this dude, man. He's half Irish and Finnish. Fucking cool.
Nice.
Since we're being all like that, I'm actually half Irish German.
I'm half retarded.
No, but this guy is. Oh, that wasn't nice of me. Right when you said that, I clicked on his name. I wouldn't even know that.
Yeah, he's full.
That wasn't. I'll
never
just
go
question
full
your
retard.
nuts, Fraser. Don't get upset.
Yeah.
I live in a German town in Texas. Are you? Bernie, right? I think Teddy Tommy is from Bernie, Texas.
And Necrovore was from fucking New Braunfels. What's
New
up?
Braunfels, Texas, and you got Fredericksburg, Texas. And what I love about those things is, Ken's a half death metal. Ken, I'm gonna send you a link on your phone here in a minute. Just let me get the show started here. All right, let's play the first song from the fucking split, dude. Yeah, it's contagious. I'm pretty damn shit. All righty, bro. We're gonna play the first track from Omegavortex on their side of the split. It is called Mutilation Paradise, and it's fucking intense. If you're a lightweight, you're probably gonna fucking do not entray. It's fucking gonna be heavy. Find it in the old files for everyone. All right, here we go, man. Boom.
What up?
Yeah.
Fuck, dude.
Dude, I mean,
It's just
outrageous.
go. Bah! This whole album kills, dude. And you know what? Before we get deeper, because we're gonna go through this whole thing and everybody's gonna
Yeah.
ride the wave with us, dude. This is such an appropriate fucking split, dude. Both bands share that same fucking onslaught. It's not like all heavy on one side and all like chill and different. It's just fire all the way through.
Yeah, I mean, it was great. Yeah, I loved that was actually Rob's idea with the Texas state and then the Germany on both.
Yeah.
Rob approached us wanting to do the split, and I was like, "Hey, I mean, yeah, of course." We were like, "Yeah, for sure," but then we were like, "Are you sure, dude? No one, we're not like known like because for people who don't know, Mega Vortex was a band basically the Beyond from Germany. I don't know if anyone remembers that. It was a really good release on Iron Bonehead that was kind of popular in the underground.
Mm.
So when that band disbanded, Rob started Omega Vortex. So
And you
yeah,
know it's funny because a lot of the German bands that are death metal, they're all very similar in the quality, the recording quality. They're all like this super high polished, very safe, very proper. You know, a lot of the newer bands and
oh
like
yeah, yeah,
this
not this.
recording or newer recordings. This recording is just as fuck that, man. It's just the old school force. Such a fucking great
Oh
album,
man,
man.
if you talk to Rob, you would think he was like an older guy, the way he views the scene and things like that. And
Yeah.
he was. I sent him the link to come on. He might be passed out at this point in
Yeah.
Germany.
What is
I
the
don't know.
time over there?
Oh God, dude, probably like what, 5
It's
in the
early
morning.
in the morning, 7 in the
Yeah,
morning,
he
maybe
might
6
be
in the
passed
morning.
out. But he said he might show up. You never know with Rob.
Uh-huh.
But it'd be awesome if he did. But moving on, so what I want to do now is play the first Pious Levus track on the split. So if
Sick.
like
Oh,
I'm not gonna play it like all the Omega Vortex side and the Pious. We're
right.
gonna go back and forth, so it keeps it a little interesting. And yeah, I just had to remember which one was it. Sorry about that. I hit the wrong fucking file right above the one I was trying to do. I'm
Oh,
not
yeah, I
the best
noticed that. Hit
multi.
that riff
Yeah,
there.
my multitasking sucks. Yeah.
Oh
Fraser,
man,
you got any postmortem CDs? I love the same Fraser scares Africans. What the-
I saw that hanging out with Francisco's page, dude. I love this. By the way, on a side note, look at this. Like all the homies from one channel, everybody just
Everybody just
walks over
jumped
to the other
over, dude. That
channel
was
and shit.
fucking cool, dude.
6 a.m. Yeah, that's what I figured. Yeah, they're barely getting up for work and shit.
Yeah, and it's this Saturday, so he's probably gonna be sleeping in, I'm sure, but who knows?
Yeah, that's cool, man. The whole family's here, and what was I gonna say? I was gonna make a side note before you play the song.
Oh yeah, sure.
I can tell you this for all y'all. Fuck, I'm from Texas. Tell me I'm from Texas without saying I'm from Texas, right? All y'all need to
Oh
need to
y'all,
yeah, if y'all get a chance to see Pious Levus live, I hope you do. But these motherfuckers sound just as badass live as the album, and to me that means a lot. And, friends of mine and I have talked about how there's so much, like, you can put on a pair of headphones and just get lost on like the ambiance of a recording and whatnot, because you can do more on a recording, right? You can really
oh yeah,
like control the ambiance in a recording. And live, sometimes it's like, nah, it just doesn't like communicate the same. But y'all fucking every time I've seen y'all play, it's just
and you've
that
seen us almost
same.
every time, haven't you?
I don't know.
Almost.
Maybe I know I've
I
seen you like
think you missed the
three
first couple of
times.
early shows, but the last times
The
we've
last two or
played,
three I've seen, yeah.
yeah, I think you were there. Yeah.
And damn, dude, you guys just sound so good live. It's like you don't lose that magic live from going live to the headphones. You know what I'm saying? So kudos to you, man. Hell yeah.
I never heard you say that before. Thanks, dude. That's fucking cool.
Yeah, whatever, Fraser, you poo poo head.
I'm a J Dog cult member. You all are posers. Hey, you know what? Fucking J Dog came out on my channel and actually
Yeah.
fucking gave it the hell's effect, as Francisco calls it, and really boosted my fucking subscribers. So I owe J Dog a big thank you. I'm gonna send that to the care package in the mail probably
There you
tomorrow.
go. It's the best way
Do
we
you
can
think?
do it.
Oh, we got another guest. Check it out. We got Ken's Death Metal Critic.
Hey,
What's up, Ken? You are here.
What's up, dude? I was just watching you and Francisco's channel. That was a really good show, man. That was super cool. I really like the stories you bring. You know, I love the fact that I always like when an OG guy from a different region of the United States can just shed light on everything where you live, and like it's really interesting. So that was really entertaining, man. Super cool.
Have you, Ken? Have you met JD yet? Because I don't even know.
I don't think he can hear us. Can you hear
Can you
us?
hear us? Yeah, I don't think he can hear us.
Now I can.
Oh,
Okay.
okay. There we go. Well, we were
I was
just like
we're not
we
sure
were
if
just
he can hear
scooting your
us.
praises right now, dude. But oh well.
Oh no, it's
Too
always you're
bad.
the one.
Yeah, no. We were saying, I was saying that I really enjoyed y'all on the Francisco show because I really dig that you've got a real deep insight into your side of the country, and it's really cool to hear insight from like 20, 30 years, from that side of the world. It's interesting because those bands obviously are interesting, but they're so far away. So it's cool to hear someone who's got their boots on the ground, you know what I mean, and can tell us what happened over there during those years. It's really cool to hear those stories, man.
Well, I appreciate that. Thank you.
Yeah,
Yeah,
hell
I
yeah,
mean,
man.
it is cool because yeah, I know like Texas, but I don't know what's going on in Chicago. I mean, yeah, through zines, but to hear like the actual OGs from that area talk about it, I think that shit's great. You know,
Hell yeah.
real death metal people too. Always nice to see that. People who are actually there talking about it, not people who heard about it. That's a big difference in my book.
Absolutely. Well, it's the same as you. I didn't. We didn't. We only knew about the bands that were popping up in
Hmm.
fanzines and
Yeah,
whatnot, and tape trading with guys like you and other people and the guys in Neck of Horror and Blood Spill and tape trading with those guys, and then we were hearing about other Texas bands. So yeah, it's the only way people here in Chicago knew about Texas bands. I I just San Antonio Slayer, man.
yeah. You're talking my language. That's probably one
SA
of my favorite
Slayer.
bands. Yep.
You
SA
kidding
Slayer
me?
fucking rules, dude. From straight up American metal. And Ken, you know what I mean when I say straight up American metal. I'm
Yep.
not talking, thrash or death. I'm just straight up real
Heavy
American metal.
Heavy metal. A lot of
Yeah.
power metal. I mean, fucking genres came out of San Antonio, or I would say, bands like Watchtower and all that. I mean, a lot of people give credit to San Antonio, Texas history,
Well,
music. You know what I'm saying?
Watchtower's up the street from Austin, but I mean the whole scene was so connected back then. Austin,
Oh,
San
okay.
Antonio, Houston. Like
Yeah.
it was like it was actually a trifecta of the three cities because in Houston was Hellstar and all that.
Yeah.
Those bands just played together so much. It was like a trifecta effect. Of all the bands fucking jamming together, man.
Rivera,
Yeah.
one of my favorite vocalists of all time.
Nosferatu. Fucking.
I love that album. Everybody talks
Yeah.
about the album before that. That album rules, dude.
What's the Thunder? Something Thunder? What is it?
Distant Thunder.
Distant Thunder. That's it.
Yeah, actually, we're gonna get started. I need to play some jams here.
Yeah. We've digressed.
We're already going off into the fields here, but let me
We're here
play
for a reason.
the first track from Pious Levus on our side of the split. Now I gotta get back in my files. Here it is. We started off with Condemner's Ritual, so we'll play this jam.
Ritual.
We'll come back.
Yeah.
All right,
And
that was our
you
track.
got it on the nose, dude. Unconventional riffs, dude. Like
Yeah,
that stands out. That stands out, dude. I love it. You're gonna hear every single song is gonna have that guitar hook, man. That's so sick, dude.
That sounds like
yeah.
it could have come off of Morbid Angel's Altars of Madness.
Well, that's a
It's
fucking
that evil
compliment.
death
And
metal
shit.
sound. It's
That
evil.
that's I mean that could have come off of Altars of Madness and nobody would ever known. You could have put that as an unreleased track.
You're talking
Altars
about
of Madness.
Ken, you're
And
talking about
nobody would be the wiser.
dun,
Yeah.
dun, dun.
Yep.
Yep.
Little Angel Corpse in there too.
Well,
That's
I
right.
mean, yeah, you're probably talking about bands right up our alley. That Angel Corpse, Morbid Angel. I mean, Demo Days and first album. Necrovore, Incubus, and all that stuff. We would eat up. So when you get the record and you're wondering, well, which band is on which side, well, there you go. The
Side
Texas
two,
side is Pious Levus, and the Germany side is going to be
Deutschland.
Omegavortex.
No,
Deutschland.
isn't Omegavortex? Weren't they before that? Weren't they Beyond?
Yes.
Yeah.
Rob was in the band Beyond.
Okay.
So
Fatal Power of Death.
yes, that was
Oh.
the full length. I mean, that's a ripper.
Oh,
If you're not familiar, you need to get familiar because
ooh. That's
that
one hell
is
of an
some-
album.
yeah, total fucking Necrovore vibe, kind of like the Omegavortex stuff. But maybe, hey Ken, would you say more so on the Beyond? That's a little more Necrovore-y?
It's definitely got a darker side than Omegavortex. I'm getting more of like a war metal, kind of a more chaotic.
It's
kind
more
of where-
speed. It's more
Yeah,
unrelenting.
it's more
Yeah.
speed. It's more aggression. It's more
Yeah.
F you. We're gonna punch you in the face. Where Fatal Power of Death was more. It was more dark, maybe a little more atmospheric. It was
Maybe
a little more
atmosphere.
dark.
Yeah,
Yeah, so I'm thinking. Yeah, I think we're thinking around the same lines. Like it
both. I mean,
dark Necrovore thing. Yeah.
excellent releases, regardless. Yeah.
They had a 7-inch.
Omegavortex.
I think they have a 7-inch by them too. Beyond. They have a 7-inch by them.
Yes, they do.
Yeah.
Mhm. They do have a 7-inch.
Yeah, they were good. That was a good band.
Dude,
And,
how many CDs do you have in your right behind you, Ken? That's like I mean, have you counted? Have you taken count?
Yeah. I have over 4,000.
Sick.
Ooh.
I have like 1,000 plus, maybe 2,000. That's
That's a lot of
shitload.
CDs.
So you got a mix of everything, like CDs, vinyl, cassette.
Yeah.
Now, is it all located in that one room?
Yep, it's all here.
Ah,
all in the
that's
crypt.
nice.
All in the crypt.
Oh my lord, we got another guest coming through the stream. Ooh, it's Francisco.
Hey, what's up, manager?
Hey, didn't I just see you?
Yeah, I figured. I'm here.
I
I'm
have the
here.
cassette version.
I'm here to help sell. That's my thing, selling shit. So you fuckers listening right now, everybody say, "Hey, this shit ripped. This shit's cool. This shit's badass." Well, go buy the goddamn thing if you like it so much. Go
What
buy
did you
it.
say, Francisco, the other day? Don't say it, be it, or what? Some shit like that. That was pretty cool.
Yeah, I don't need any likes or anything like that. I need you to buy it.
Don't like it, buy it.
This isn't even my band, but this split rules. I only have the CD, but I got the CD. Go to PiousLevusBandcamp.com right now. Operators are standing by to take your fucking orders right now. So
We got Fraser
He's
on
got
the
the-
lines.
you're
He
ready
is
with the-
keeping up with all the orders for me.
yeah, Fraser's keeping.
Hey, total side note, before I forget, dude, because I'm like, I forget everything. Kyle P, are you the ex drummer, Mortician? Did you drum for Mortician for like a second? Is that the same Kyle on the demo or something like that? When the drummer for Mortician, when fucking John McKenty was on guitar?
No, that was Matt.
There was a Kyle. Oh, live. I'm sorry. It was a live drummer for like a year. That's what it was. A Kyle something. Kyle P. Different Kyle P. Sorry. Moving on. I just wanted this before I forgot.
Francisco's gonna put the poser alert on you. I don't know.
Okay. 1-800.
1-800. Oh yeah, there you go.
Operators are blaspheming by.
Okay, Johnny. Hey, you know what, Fraser? Let's talk about. I just say Fraser. Oh my God, Francisco. Let's talk about this coming up. Let me find
What's coming up?
Some shit's coming up that we probably should talk about.
What should be coming up is the Pious Levus Bandcamp on your screens right now. Oh yeah, tomorrow. Yeah. We talked about that plenty, but I appreciate it. Michael be on with me tomorrow, 5:00 Texas time, to talk about brand new Ruins shit coming out, and also the 2 shows in Texas, and also has a sick playlist. So tune into that, man. It's gonna be cool. 2 Jawabas in a row. I haven't done that in a long time. Not since the COVID days. Not since
That's right. Yeah.
Not since the COVID days.
And then next week, Friday night in Houston.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
The Ruin Show.
HRA's gonna come back after 4 years of
nothing.
Of LRA of light roach activity.
MIA.
Yeah, HRA.
Pious has got to get on that bill.
Well, Ken, it's funny you say that because here we go, transition.
Pious is on the bill, but the next day.
And we're playing with them in San Antonio.
Oh, cool.
The next day. Yeah.
Viscerat, Black Jackal, my homies in Black Jackal.
Yeah.
Who did that? Who did that artwork for that?
I have no idea. I just got the flyer. I wish I did, but I don't know. Sorry.
Little side note: Cryptic Mutations drummer is Hexea's live drummer, so he's going to be up there hanging out with all our brothers in Black Jackal and Pious Levus and Wolf Skull, and I'm going to be over here sitting here wishing I was there.
It's only $20.
Only $20.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
For all that, I mean, come
17 bands.
Yeah, that's a lot of bands for $20. Are you kidding me?
Yeah.
All day at the flea market too, man. It's on.
It's a flea market fest.
Yes.
Sick.
Okay, here you go. He's from Long Beach.
Oh no, this Kyle was Jersey. Obviously, that's
LBC. LBC.
You guys get good vendors at your shows and stuff. You guys get like good vendors like selling stuff.
Yeah, I would say so. You get fucking Carlos Zolrak. He's always got his
wall.
Yes.
Houston is bootleg T-shirt fucking capital of Texas.
Yeah, I mean, and so is San Antonio too. I mean,
I got all these from him the last time. I got some. I got my obligatory boy.
Hey, Tenebrous Aberrations will be vending at the Houston
sarcophago.
store.
Oh, that's cool. That's a cool pin too.
Fuck yeah, dude.
Sarcophago.
Which one was it? Show it again, JD. I didn't see it.
Oh yeah,
Sarcophago.
no, I got these last time. The sarcophago.
Oh, from Carlos.
Carlos?
Yeah, I got that one. It's got red in it. It's got red on it, and then I got this one. I saw these guys, and then of
Oh,
course,
Wraith God. Yeah.
yeah, but it's the newer version, right? It's not the OG one. And then of course the
Boy, Rod.
legendary gods, my gods.
But yeah,
Hummingbird.
but vendors, Tenebrous Aberrations will be in Houston vending stuff. So that's cool. And then Aaron's gonna have his Go Throne distro there. And I can't remember else. I'll have some ETD stuff there. There you go.
I hope
I
to
saw-
have
I
some
met, Raul.
ETD stuff on stage. If
What's
all
that,
goes
Ken?
well.
I met Raul from Tenebrous Aberrations.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
yeah. Cool.
Yeah, they were at the fest we just had here. What was that again? Metal Threat.
Metal Threat. Yeah, that's
Yeah,
right. They
his
did go to
wife,
that.
Andrea. I met
Yeah.
I met him.
That's right.
Yeah, they'll be here. Good
Yeah,
people.
he's got a huge distro too. So
Oh,
Awesome.
Kookie's gonna be distroing too. He's got a bunch of like death metal, black metal distro. So he's cool too.
I don't know. I got so much family in Texas. My father was originally from Texas. I got so many sisters and nephews, and my wife and I think about retiring to a warmer state.
Ken, you look like one of my tios, dude. You got that.
Oh,
You got
yeah.
that. You got that uncle skin going on, man.
Yeah,
I'm just saying,
And you know what?
honorary Texan.
My-
My dad was from Texas. He was from Rock Springs, Texas.
Wow.
Hill country, I guess. Yeah.
Yeah, that's like Austin area, right?
That's
No,
right.
it's it's like it's kind of center south. It is a very, very small town called
gotta be
Rock
close.
Springs, Texas.
Is it anywhere near Austin?
No,
No.
No. It's got to be what's like going towards San Angelo or something out there.
yeah, it's super small. It's like it's in the middle of the state, but it's south. Like, and it's in the bowels of Texas.
Okay.
That's where he was from, though. Yeah. So I got Bay City, Texas.
Yeah, that's right by me.
I got aunts, uncles, cousins, family I've never even known that are in Bay City.
You'll be yawling in no time, Ken. Get down
Yeah,
here.
man, I
Get
got
going with us.
my nephew and my sister live in El Paso.
Hey.
So I got my other sister and her daughter live in San Antonio, close to San Antonio. I got family all down in Texas. I don't know. Maybe we'll go to Texas.
Well, yeah, my friend Gabriel, that we nicknamed Fruit, you and him have almost the same exact haircut.
He's-
For sure.
He's a handsome fellow, then I think.
he does okay sometimes.
I don't do okay any of the time.
I'm really stretching it for him too. If he's up, he gets that liquid courage, man. Man, we got more problems coming in here. What the? Oh, my God.
Leaf Kusner in the house. Rest in
Bastard.
peace.
How did I know this was going to happen?
What's up, guys? You look familiar. FP, Ken's Death
Joabba
Metal Crypt.
Boys.
I heard of that one.
Yep. Exactly.
Death
If I-
Metal podcast.
You're the one.
Dude.
I'm the
The
only
usual
non-Texan
suspect
here.
here, man.
You're Texan at
Oh,
heart,
that's
Ken, and I'm the only
right.
non-Texan here.
I'm definitely. I have some Texas roots. That's for most certainly for sure.
I want to
Yeah.
move to Texas too because the music scene is so good there.
That's right. And then you get to hang out with Frazier all the time. Yeah.
Oh.
I've seen him.
You can show him all the CDs and stuff.
You
He
just
already
changed
has
his
it.
mind. You already
Yeah,
changed
he
his mind.
Yeah,
he just
fuck
like
that.
I'll pass on that.
Oops.
I think the funniest thing, Francisco, that I ever seen was when you even put on your channel. You even put the funniest event on.
Oh, dude. Dude.
And when he laughed,
Oh,
Yeah.
and it was like
Classic.
I don't know, it was like a cough, but a laugh.
yeah.
Yes.
I couldn't stop laughing, honestly.
Oh God, I remember that. He has that harsh one.
I'm sitting there just watching this. I'm just laughing my ass off. And
I was more
I don't know
scared.
what word you hit on, but they're like rolling on the floor. And
Dude, yes, Andy. It was Andy Jones. Andy Jones literally fell out of his chair, and he pops up on screen. He's like, "Ah!"
Tim was
It
there
me and
too.
It was me, Tim, Andy, and Fraser. And
Yeah.
at first, I was like genuinely concerned. I'm, dude, are you okay? And then,
Terrible.
and then after that, it was just like, all right, we were just laughing at him for like 20 minutes.
I'm glad he was okay, but my
Yeah,
God,
I checked on him first, but yeah,
probably the
then,
most entertaining 22 minutes I've ever seen on YouTube.
dude, it's fucking. It was
22 minutes.
dude. I mean, I lived it, but I'll still. I never watched any of my videos ever. But that one I watched like 3 times already.
Oh, you did it like. Oh, you watched it like 50 times. Are you kidding me? I watched it 100.
I still watch the Joe Abity videos. Those are hilarious.
Yeah.
Oh, that was
you need to bring those back, dude. Those are
that was hilarious. Me and Tim, we were hilarious on that.
Yeah, those were
that
funny
was hard, actually.
Yeah, it was just all. I need to do an all Fraser.
You need to do a non-Fraser one so people could actually win.
Those were the bonus round ones. Leave for the bonus round.
JD had like negative 3,000 points.
I've got the record for like the worst record, but you were still making up rules, bro. No mames, bro.
Yeah, you were on the.
You made up rules at the end of mine too.
You were on the pilot episode, I remember. Yeah. Yeah, but no, that was fun. I'll do it again. But yeah, dude, I don't just watch that. And no matter who you are, you don't even have to know who we are. That video is hilarious of Fraser just choking, and it's just like, oh.
So unexpected too, man. God.
Yeah, you know what I missed too? In the first days of the Juaba, that you would go on there and you'd be like, "Yo, we're gonna all talk about Sodom, or we're all gonna talk about Hell Awaits." We just talked about just Hell Awaits.
Yeah,
that was cool.
Yeah, that was cool too. We'll do another one.
Yeah, that was neat. I mean, like, you could see a couple other records that you could probably do that with, I mean, they might have to be like Master of Puppets or maybe Mayhem's first album or something. But you know what I mean? Like, every person has like a different like take on it.
Totally.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, for sure. Yeah. What it
totally.
means
I mean, fucking Merciful Fate. I think everybody here likes Merciful Fate. I think.
Oh hell yeah.
We got to ask the chat, like, what do they want? Like, what shows?
You know what? I got a question for Necron, though. Are you going to play The Never Betrayer?
Oh, we're playing all the tracks, so yeah, you're going to hear it.
Oh yeah, good call.
That's my favorite track on your side. The Never Betrayer.
Hell yeah! I think that's like probably the most straight up black metal track on the record. To me, just the way.
Well, let's listen to it, man.
Ken reeling it back in.
Yeah, we don't have to fucking play them in order. We can. Yeah, all right.
Play them in order.
Never Betrayer.
I was just wondering.
Hey, by request.
Never Betrayer. Right here.
Cyprian after that. Cyprian. I love that track.
All right, here we go. Fucking jam.
You know what I get out of that? You know, it's Morbid Angel Altars Madness, but with that, with those, with like what JD was just saying, that fucking Possessed Beyond the Gates.
Interesting.
Listen, everybody in the chat, listen to songs like Beasts of the Apocalypse, Seance, Dogfight, off that album. Oh my God, you guys you guys grabbed so much of that 80s Possessed fucking vibe in that song.
Possessed is probably one of our favorite bands, along with, all that other stuff I brought up earlier.
Of course it would be.
Yep.
I can tell you too, man, the vocals on this album sound much deeper than like on the Beast of the Foulest,
Deaths, and Bolt.
It's a little bit deeper.
Found his voice more, I think, now.
Yeah.
He knows what works best for him, and this voice he's doing, especially on the split, is it. And go ahead.
No, and you can sing along with Link too, because it comes with lyrics.
Yeah. And we should, mention the split actually has a name. It's From the Void Comes Paranormal Death is the name of the split. And if you're in San Antonio and you're like, well, I'm in San Antonio, where the hell can I get this fucking CD album?
Hogwild Records. Oh, no, I'm sorry. No,
but
sorry.
You know what?
Buy it from the band.
What's that?
Buy it right from the band.
Yeah, if you're gonna.
Buy it from the band. But if you're, just riding around, some people still like to go to the record store, right? Fuck, whatever.
I like record stores.
Or go to the show on Saturday and buy it from you there.
Or go to Robot Monster Guitars. It'll be there tomorrow. I'm going down there to take some vinyl.
Nice.
It's, right on McCullough Street, right in the San Antonio, down by SAC, down by the St. Mary's Strip. Robot Monster and Guitars. Look it up. Great place. Joe Cutthroat owns it. I'm in a band with him called the Cutthroats. Every once in a while, I'm permanent. No, but when I can do it, I play the shows with him too, and he's a great guy. And the vinyl will be available there, and at Hogwild too. So,
somebody wanted to.
You have a video with Joe Cutthroat when you guys did some covers, right? With Pious Levus.
Yes, we do.
After we play this album, you should play that.
Somebody wanted to hear Omegavortex so they could buy a split. Let's play it.
Yeah, let me get to because we'll go off into the woods here and shit.
Yeah, we will.
You get all Texas out.
Yeah. And the Texas woods and the humidity.
Yeah, in the Texas woods, and then you'll never go to Germany.
Wait, did I come in right? Did you guys play Miscreant Diabolus?
Not yet. Played it for a split second by accident, but we will play that one for sure. Oh. But let me play this second track from Omegavortex on their side of the split, Origin of Evil. Get ready. Buckle up. It's fucking rowdy stuff here, man.
fucking ending.
Dude, it's total maniac fucking death metal.
Yeah, I agree, Roy. Definitely Necrovore feel.
Yeah, to be fair, Rob, the main guy in Omegavortex, is a super huge Necrovore maniac. He sent me tracks of him. He figured out the unreleased songs from the live show. Him playing guitar to him. I'm like, dude, you're a maniac, dude. And they sound pretty damn good, dude. And I don't know where Frazier went, dude. I didn't put him in a timeout, so.
No. Oh, there he is.
Maybe.
He popped up again.
Oh, okay. Maybe I'll make it
Revenge.
just a little too.
Revenge clone.
That sounds nothing like Revenge.
Put him on timeout.
Revenge clone. Boy, you're walking a fine line there, Frazier. You might get timed out for that. Yeah. So yeah, Rob really fucking digs deep into Necrovore too.
Cool.
Just like we do too as Pious Levus guys. Oh, we got fucking Sick Nick in the fucking house.
They're from Germany.
Two flexors.
Oh, yeah, I got that one too.
Oh, the first one, yes.
Yeah.
Piece of the Palace Depths one.
Yep. And you'll notice, like I was mentioning earlier, the vocals sound different on that album compared to this.
Absolutely.
They're a little higher, and this one's a little bit deeper, a little bit more brutal.
Yeah, a little more deathly.
Yeah.
For sure.
I think he definitely found his vocals on the new one. And it's cool because when we play the old song, it's kind of a mix of his old vocals and the new vocals, and I think it sounds better actually. But that's just me.
Is this the first band he's ever sang in?
Yeah.
It's hard to believe, dude. I mean, he's sitting there playing guitar and singing. He's a fucking goddamn pro, dude.
It's funny because when I wasn't there when Link and Necro Inferno, Mike, they got Link, and they're both named Mike, so it gets confusing. But we call Necro Inferno Pallone because the shaved head, he bald. So him and Pallone started the band, and they couldn't.
Cheers, brother.
They couldn't find other people to jam with to like do vocals and everything. So Pallone's like, well, I'm playing drums. You're gonna have to fucking sing. And that's how that came into be. He just forced them into it. So
gave him the old tomato.
Yeah, and then they were doing. I didn't know, they were doing stuff. So I was, still jamming in hot, and they were like, hey, we got a project. Come over, hang out, and fucking check it out. So I was like, I started hearing it, and I'm like, I want to be in this band, I straight up asked them, like, hey, you need another guitarist? And they're like, dude, we were hoping you asked. Like, all right, I'm in.
And for those who don't know, you all are ex Thornspawn guys at one point in the beginning, right? The very early years.
Yeah,
and,
especially me and Mike, me and Link, we were like from the beginning of Thornspawn. Yeah,
dude, I love Thornspawn. I love the old Thornspawn stuff. I'm still in contact with Blackthorn. I'm still, he's got the hookup on the shirts.
Same.
Man.
There might be a stream with the Blackthorn on Death Metal Podcast.
You might
Dude,
have a troll in the
I love early Thornspawn. I mean, I like all Thornspawn, but the early, oh man, the demo was it Consecrating Flesh or
the Consecration of Evil Flesh.
Yeah.
I mean, me and Link,
I love that demo.
We wrote all the music for all that old stuff, so you get, see, it carries over in the Pious Levus. So,
now what's the Empress?
Empress from the Realms of Blasphemy.
That's it.
The EP, that's a good one too.
And then I got the final, the war of
Wrath of War.
That's it.
Yeah, I know it because I was in them.
That's the one on Osmos, right?
Yep.
Yeah, that's the Osmos release.
In my opinion, this is like the best shit so far. I mean, it's got that evil, but it's got the brutality, So to me, the Pious Levus to me is like, in my opinion, the best shit so far, man. Keep doing this, man.
Oh yeah, of course. We feel like this is where we want to be anyway. So yeah.
Got definitely I can't, like I said, you could tell people these were unreleased tracks from Altars of Madness.
I mean, that's a high compliment in my book.
They wouldn't know.
That's one of my favorite fucking albums, man.
At some point, too, I had mentioned, Carl, that like you feel a lot of those like abominations and desolation, like undertones, like in their music, like where you have like kind of like those eerie kind of like undertone and like some of the soloing and stuff, like kind of during those kind of I don't know how to explain it, but you feel like kind of an asimilar vibe to some of that.
I was, it's like definitely rooted in the very early black death metal scene. What we're doing in this band from Pious Levus. So what do you guys want to hear? You want to hear? Go ahead.
My buddy, hey Carl, my buddy Kerry, he's the one that got that sick ass Pious Levus shirt from me. Well, he said he heard like maybe some Destroyer 666 kind of vibes and stuff. Would that be an influence on Pious Levus?
I would say definitely me, for sure.
Okay.
Like if you, like, especially if like you listen to Hod, you can actually hear a lot of, I would think, Destroyer stuff, and especially the stuff we haven't even put out, because that was like
a Hod CD. I have
you would hear it there. So especially like on the Pious riffs, probably that I wrote is probably where you would hear some Destroyer influence.
On the old Pious Levus, I hear a little bit of Or Noir, which is cool because you got. I think more than Hod, if Pious Levus toured with a band like Or Noir, shit, man, that would be a killer package, dude. Pious Levus and Or Noir, dude, shit.
I got some Or Noir. That's good stuff. That's good.
Hell yeah.
Well, I mean, most of you guys already know.
Cool guys too.
And I'm not when I was in, but Hod, we toured. We did like 7 dates with Or Noir and Marduk. And we got the Aura guys real good, and I think they definitely Rooney's riffs started getting into my head because they're just so awesome. And I'd be hearing them like, damn, that's fucking killer. So I'd be side stage just watching it, like, damn, dude's fucking great, dude. He has his riffs are real, man. And that stuff. JD, his new project he did. What was the name of it?
Room.
Yeah.
I heard 30 seconds and I tinkled myself, dude. I gotta order this fucking I'm just like,
dude, I don't know if you heard this yet, Francisco. They do a cover of False Heroes of Mayhem, but Prescriptor's doing the vocals on it.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
That's gotta be
Matsu?
Yes. Yeah. Because at one point, Rooney almost was gonna join Absu. But it just couldn't work out logistically. But he was going to be one of the new guitarists in the band.
I didn't know that. That's sick.
They were trying to make it happen, but logistically it couldn't.
Holy fuck.
Could you imagine Absu at Rooney?
Dude. Shit, man.
I remember another Texas band, Magus.
Yeah.
What is it? Remnants of Debauchery or whatever? The 7-inch?
Oh, yeah. That first drum beat in the first song. That was hard.
Fucking crank snares.
Yeah, that was really
fucking Russ blast beating back in the day.
Well, Severance. Yep. Severance from Texas.
Oh yeah, I was in that band for 18 years.
Severance?
Yeah, I just got out last summer. I've been in that band for 18 years.
No, he was in a jail cell. I just got out last summer.
I just got out.
No, you were
standing broke free.
I used to write to Jamie.
Yeah, Jaime, our drummer.
Yeah,
that's right. Bettis.
Yep. I used to write to him I used to write to him. That's how I got the 7 inches and the demo. I got the 7-inch and the 2 demos.
Yeah, the Frank era. Rest in peace, Frank. Yep. My first band when I was 15 years old was with Frank, the original guitarist, and Barrera fucking. Oh my god, dude, Orly. The original bass player. So the original bass player and the original guitarist of Severance and myself. That was my first band, and cool. That was pretty cool. Yeah, we got banned like our first 2 gigs and in our first 2 locations. We got banned from the locations. It was too evil. It was pretty cool.
Nice. Well, I don't even know. Did we even, Ken? I don't even know if we introduced JD to you. He plays in ETD with Francisco. He's
Francisco.
Yeah,
drum for
I don't think we formally introduced.
And
And
Oh yeah, I drum and I play a little bit of guitar in Hexea also. I really appreciate you throwing out some love for Hexella. Hexella is how you said it. Hexea. Yeah, I appreciate that, man. No, it means a lot, dude, because a lot of people watch you, man. And it was like, hell yeah, dude, super cool. Thank you, man.
I thought it was Hexella.
It's a pleasure to meet you. My name is Ken.
Yes, Ken. Yeah, in Mexico, dude, they were saying hey, ¿qué onda con Hexella? Hexella. I was like, oh, trippy, dude. Like, that's the way it rolls out naturally to everybody. So even in Mexico, they were saying Hexella. I was like, all right, cool.
Yeah,
it is what it is.
Now I don't feel so bad, dude. Shit.
Nah, it's our own personal artistic thing. You know what I mean?
In a way, it's a good thing because like you're both like, and then you know what I mean. Like it's helpful to have both.
It's like, is it Celtic Frost or is it Celtic Frost?
It's Celtic Frost.
It's Celtic fucking band, whatever.
It's Celtic Frost.
Yes.
I don't remember
me,
anyone in the U.S. saying
Celtic.
Nobody ever said
back in the day.
Nobody
said Celtic until like the 2000s.
They just started that shit like 10 years, like 5 years
like
ago.
the 2000s.
It was Celtic Frost.
yeah, it was Celtic Frost.
Yep.
Exactly.
The Boston
Andy Jones
Celtics.
says
It's the
he
Boston
said he knew
Celtics.
it was Hexea.
Boston, yeah, exactly. Boston. Speaking of,
Yeah,
Boston
that's
Celtics.
anytime we saw the word Celtic, we pronounced it Celtic. Then,
we did.
Boston. Oh, okay.
The Boston Celtics.
Exactly.
Fernando or Francisco, I have deeper ties with you too. Weren't you? I remember I used to write to a fellow named Ray out of from Splatteria.
That was they were from Houston, but yeah, Ray was the guitar player. He was a guitarist on the first demo.
That dude was a maniac. He used to write me back all fucking crazy and shit.
And he was sober, right? And that make it even worse? He's like sober and crazy.
He used to write me back. He was like all crazy and
I
shit.
just talked to Paul Ramirez like a couple of weeks ago. We texted
What's funny about
that sends crazy shit to me.
Yeah, what's funny about Zombie Ray, the first guitar player, or the guitar player on the Splatteria first demo, is he kind of just disappeared. And I think I remember Paul ran into him like fucking 25 years later after like the band had fucking split up. And Ray never even knew they did anything past the first demo he was on. So he didn't know they did like a second demo and then that live 7-inch or whatever. So that's fucking hilarious.
Paul meets him and he's like, "Hey, how come you didn't show up to practice? We got one tomorrow."
He's like, "What?"
24 years later, we're still fucking playing
the world.
We're still playing the Texas scene, man.
Yeah. We got a gig at the Axiom tonight, dude. Be there.
Yeah.
I want to play our second track on the fucking EP, Cursed Altar.
Cursed Altar.
Yeah, Resurrect Cursed Altar. So I don't know. I think this is like our most melodic song, if you can believe that.
Our most melodic.
Yeah.
It's a love ballad.
It's a ballad to Lucifer. Let's check it out. All
Yes,
right.
sir.
And
Yeah,
if
no,
you order,
ribs.
it ribs, man. It ribs Andy's heads off.
A-
I'm going
Amy
to the post
Jones.
office.
Amy Jones.
I'm going to like a Fraser. I'm going to the post office in the morning. So if you order tonight, guaranteed to ship tomorrow morning. Just
There you
Wow.
go.
I mean, you can't beat that.
Bro.
I mean,
Damn.
if you order within the next 20 minutes,
we'll
right,
throw an
number?
autograph Fraser photo in front of you, man.
Yeah. Well, man, we want to sell.
Everybody's trying to see.
We want to sell shit here. We want to sell shit here, man.
I'm gonna get all these cancel orders. Is what I'm gonna get, right?
Yeah, exactly. You know what?
They're gonna
Never
return
mind.
the orders.
I need
Yeah.
a shirt. That's what I need. I need a shirt.
I'll
I
hook
need
you
a
up, dude. We'll talk. I do have some shirts, so
I got one somewhere.
How much for one rib?
Rib.
Ask
Chris
Adam.
Rock.
That's a lot of money. How much for one rib?
Got change for 100. That's why somebody said that. Got change for 100.
Yeah, after all that. 100. Good Lord, that's a lot of money.
Operators are standing by.
What's up,
Absolutely.
Ian? What's going
Man,
on,
everybody
Ian,
take
my
their
bro?
Ian
orders.
Palazzo.
Expedited shipping, you know.
Ian,
That's
running
cool,
the
man. If
scene
somebody,
out there.
oh, that's cool. No, that's good. That's fucking good to know, man. If somebody's buying, if you're buying stuff, you don't want to wait for it, man. The dude said he's going to the fucking
Yeah.
post office tomorrow, man.
I
Buy
already
something now.
I had to go already tomorrow because I had some stuff packaged up, so I'll be up tonight just packaging more.
There you go.
I see them come in,
There you-
get them all out because I
There you
want to
go.
go make as many less trips to the post office humanly possible. 'Cause
Yeah.
Yeah, no shit.
I'm there
It's not
every day.
I can
I'm there
I can
every
only
day,
imagine
man.
what big city post offices are like. It's gotta be
You know,
Oh,
all right.
yeah.
I will confess, I cheat, dude. I go to the small town post office,
There you go.
a little further down,
Well, yeah.
further than my big city post office, and it's a
Yep.
lot
Absolutely.
less.
Yeah, I bet.
Headache. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and
my
then if
post
you're gonna get
office
your
hates
your
me.
your passports done, go to the small ones. I mean, you don't have to go where the town you were
Yep.
born. Get all your paperwork and then go to like a little town post office
Yep.
if they have the and
then-
get
yep.
your passport. And you're
Mhm.
fucking in and out real fast.
Hmm.
That's what's up?
No, that still takes forever, though.
Well, I mean,
A passport
compared to
takes
like
fucking
fucking
forever.
50 people in line, 5 people.
Passports
better.
take forever.
I fucked up. I let
so-
mine expire. I
Yeah,
should've-
So did I. I let mine fucking expire.
So did
yeah. I was
I.
like, damn it, why did I do that?
Pandemic, dude.
cannot
Mine
believe
went
I-
out in the pandemic.
Mine
Fucking
expired
did.
long ago.
You got to start the whole process all over again, Carl.
You get 5 years.
yeah,
I think.
I know.
I think
Oh,
you get
do
5
you?
years.
Oh,
Yeah,
I
I
wish I
think
would've
within
known
5
that.
Yeah,
years
mine's
of it,
gone.
then
It
you
doesn't
Wow.
matter.
gotta start over.
Mine expired in 2011.
It's kind of funny.
Ah.
This guy has Fraser in his name because he's complaining about dude, the postage on that
Well,
shirt
ETD
was
shirt
$7.
$7, Francisco.
Well, you can't
It
put
wasn't-
medium.
Oh no,
no.
that's Hell's Headbangers.
well, I mean, postage.
Postage can
JD
cost
was-
$7 for a shirt
Yeah, that's-
to go from
pretty
one
normal.
side of the country to
It's
the other.
actually $6 and like 50 some cents.
Exactly.
So yeah, about
That's
$7,
$7.
dude.
It
That's
is.
Yeah.
$7.
Yeah, that's just everywhere.
Yeah.
That's everywhere.
Everything over X amount of, if you're selling it from one side of the country to the other, it could be as close as $7 for first class. So
Yeah.
You know,
Well, you
and I
guys are all in bands, and Roy, you do a channel and a distro and everything.
record label.
Like, how often do you guys get messages from people that are just like, this is ridiculous or something, just
All
some
the time.
ridiculous.
I'm immune
like-
to it because we custom make our shirts. So like people are like, "Where's my shirt?" And I'm like, "Get in line." You know what I mean? No offense, but like, I mean, for a long time, I just didn't say anything, and I just put some shipping policy on the side. But eventually, I had to stick that shipping policy dead center right in the front of my website, just to be like, "Look here, or don't buy it," basically.
There you go.
Which sucks because like you want to go to the post office the next day, but the thing is, if I'm making I make my stuff to order, so it's even more
Sure.
rare than any record out there in a weird way. So like if you want to get a shirt from me, you got to get online to get a shirt from me too, which sucks. I do make some extras sometimes, but sometimes I don't.
I'm still waiting for my Hexea flag order. Just You got to inbox me
Oh,
so I
you
can,
wanna
so I
make
can
flags.
send you that already, and then we can make that
Yeah,
exchange.
you want flags.
Yeah, Roy made
know,
the
we gotta make
ETD
those
banner and the Gemini All Badass flag.
Me and Aaron were talking about flags, and you were saying to me, you should make some ETD flags, and I told Aaron, yo, Aaron, you should make some ETD flags.
And I should mention
Yep.
that if you are in Europe and you want a copy of this, the best place to get it in Europe would be Invictus Productions.
Invictus.
InvictusProductions.com/backslash/forward/backslash/.
Yeah, I was
There's
just,
an upside down cross in there too.
or you can just do it easy
Cross.
way. Just go to invictusproductions.net shop or whatever and search Omega Vortex Pious Levus.
I used to buy a lot of shit from Invictus. I used to.
It's
I bought stuff
It's a
from
killer
Invictus.
label, man. I like the stuff they release. It's fucking real
There's a
shit.
sick fest going on right now in Denmark. David from Undergang's fest is going on. I just heard a clip from it.
Anything David does like turns to gold. Anything that kid touches turns to gold.
Yes, thank you.
Yeah, Oath of Cruelty, I think, played tonight or maybe tomorrow night there.
That's right.
Yep.
Oh, that's right. I saw. Yeah.
Invictus is Ireland, right? Aren't they from Ireland?
Yes. Yeah, they're based in Ireland.
I mean,
they can really use some orders.
How many Irish death metal labels are there? I mean,
they got to be the only one that I know.
Exactly. So just buy your shit from them.
Did you do the Morbidius pathology with the demo on the back? Not now. That's not one of mine. But we did do Morbidius pathology shirts and long sleeve ones with sleeve prints. I've made sweaters. I've made hoodies of that. Tank tops. But we don't make back prints anymore. Years ago, I used to make back prints too. But then eventually I was like, you know what? I'm not back printing anything anymore.
I got a sweatshirt from you of Goraphobia.
Cool. Sweatshirts are the more rare things too. Like, so if you got a sweatshirt from me, it's probably limited from like 3 to 5, probably only. Like in the world. Yeah. Because that's
how I try to handle
I
got the Goraphobia and the Bathory one you did.
Nice. Oh, I got the Traumatic.
Oh, yeah, that
Traumatic one.
Really old.
Yeah.
Traumatic.
Yeah, that was quite a few years ago.
Sure.
Fraser wants a flag of him, apparently. A
poser flag?
All right, let me get back into the music. Play some more. I guess I'll play some Omegavortex. There you go. What track do I play next from Babylon Working? Now let me find it over here, guys. Here we go. Some Omegavortex.
Babylon. Hollywood.
Black Death.
Damn. Now, see, that song to me had a lot of the Necrovore fucking scaling up, to my ears. What you guys? Did you hear that, or did you hear something else?
Unconventional riffing. Andy mentioned that earlier. It's more of that like unexpected, fucking fantastic. It keeps it interesting, you know.
And I also like just the feedback before the solos. Like they just let it ring out for a while, and it just makes it almost uncomfortable, but in a good way. You know, it's good, sick.
If you're a whip.
Oh,
yeah.
I was picking up a little more Nevermore in Iced Earth, honestly.
Oh, really? Please go into more detail. I would like to hear.
I don't know, man. No. I'll never forget one time I saw Funerist play live, and Jill gets on the mic and she's all like, "Yeah, y'all want to? I bet you all want to hear some fucking what's that other band? Not Nevermore. Nightwish. Y'all want to hear some fucking weak ass Nightwish, right? Fuck that shit." Ooh, like yeah.
Classic, dude.
I love Jill.
Have you talked to her? Has anybody talked to Jill?
I've talked to her at Maryland Death Fest. Maybe the last Maryland Death Fest, we were hanging out quite a bit on and off. Cool. But she left early because she wasn't feeling good.
Yeah. Super cool chick, man.
Yeah.
My wife and I met her and stuff. We got to talk to her. We got like all their albums.
Yeah, we hung out. You know what I bought? She said, let's get a drink together. I said, let's get a drink, and I was like, I'll buy the drink, And then I went, I got a soda for me, a drink for her, whatever. I forget. I think we were both having some sodas. And then she's like, "Where's my change?" I was like, "I bought the drink."
Nice.
That's funny.
I love Jill though.
Yeah, that's what the he just mentioned. JD just mentioned that we were talking about the cruise, that 70,000 tons.
Oh,
that's one of those bands that are on there that headline like every night is Nightwish.
Oh, I was like,
no offense. No offense, whatever. But every to each their own. But I have no fucking idea what that band sounds like. So,
Boredom.
I'm not. So when it comes, so I want to go so bad on this 70,000 tons of metal, but I want to see like two bands. There's like two bands I want to check out.
Oh yeah, to go on a cruise just to see two bands.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. So it's like
I think I caught the tail end of you guys talking about that. Yeah, that's I could.
Yeah, maybe like 20 bands or something. Then it'd be a little more.
You can go sit like in a canoe or something, and then have like bands play. Maybe you can do that.
I'll just go and drink the whole time.
You could go to Miami, and sometimes they have a set-off show in Miami, so like at Gramps or something, and then they'll have a show like right before the 70 tons of metal.
Okay. Like a pre-show?
Yeah,
they do. Yep. They do. And it's it looks like a fucking. But I want to do it before I die. That's like on my bucket list. I want to go on the 70,000 tons of metal, but I don't know anybody. Just like you guys here, you're all like, good luck. Like everybody I know is just like, yeah, I'm not doing that, Ken.
Andy Jones will go with you. He said.
I would do it. Yeah, Andy will go.
Roy's the only one so far that says he would actually do it with me.
I would go.
I know a guy who went. Do any of you all know Mario from Miami? Morbid Mario?
Yeah.
Morbid Mario or whatever his name is?
Yeah.
Bought some merch.
He's a great guy. He went on one of them cruises and he loved it. But it might have been one of the earlier ones.
I think Rick, didn't Rick on Tisma go to that shit too?
Probably so.
Question.
I think
he's everywhere. Yeah, I wouldn't.
Yeah, he's like, dude, he basically drives for a living, and then he fucking just goes everywhere, even after he's been driving all over the country, and he's still like,
go to Europe.
He'll plan it. He'll be like, if there's Milwaukee Fest, he'll make a delivery to Milwaukee and then go to a fest, and then he'll go to like New York and check out the show,
That is awesome.
Yeah, he's crazy.
That's like working for an airline where you can get like free tickets, kind of. You pay the tax.
And all the bands he's in now are like playing fests everywhere.
No,
Yeah.
he's over there
playing
with Evil Incarnate. He's in Europe with Evil Incarnate.
Yeah, he's with Evil. He's playing with Evil Incarnate.
Yeah,
He's playing with
imagine he was in a
Mortuary.
one-man band like Putrid Pile. He could just go and make a pit stop some night and just play a show,
Oh,
make
Sean.
a couple hundred, and then leave, hit the road again.
Oh, nice.
Oh hell yeah, dude. That's cool.
Damn.
Just got home
Got
and the
home
record
package.
was there.
Nice.
I like to hear
I
that.
saw a cool
Nice.
release got dropped today. Undergang, Sepulchral Voice.
Oh yeah.
Oh
Yeah, the pre-order.
Yeah.
yeah, I saw that pop up too. Sean
No,
Whitaker.
Fraser,
yeah.
not that Sean. We're
Oh,
talking
yeah,
about Future
Sean
Pile
Whitaker.
Sean.
Yeah. Two different one-man bands.
Sean Whitaker's the guy from
Yeah, Rick
Texas,
was in
right?
Corpse.
Isn't he the
Yeah.
Yeah, Viral Load.
Yeah.
viral load and like insidious discrepancy,
He used to have, he's not on Facebook as much as he used to have a hilarious Facebook.
Yes, Rick was in Corpse.
He's a nice kid. He's a nice guy. I met him.
Laredo
before.
Rick.
He's a nice guy.
Yeah, he was cool. We smoked a bunch
Laredo
of weed.
Rick.
Me and Sean Whitaker.
Oh, Ridicule.
Hey, did
Meth.
you guys see online that speaking of Laredo Rick, he's got the fucking Incubus from Louisiana playing like a
Yeah.
fest over there.
I saw
I
that.
might
Dude.
You
drive
guys
out
see
there.
that?
That might be
That's
worth going
wild.
to. Yeah.
The Howard brothers.
Sick.
That's wild.
And the
Yeah,
venue's
Serpent
pretty
Temptation.
tight, man. It's a real small kind of one of those.
The
hallway
cold brew.
style-
Is it not the cold brew?
Yeah, the cold brew. Have you been there already?
Yeah. I've been there.
Cold
Yeah.
brew.
Yeah.
It
Yeah,
is
but I
it's
saw that. I'm
basically
like,
a
what is
bar.
this? I thought it was like a joke or something like that. Like, what? The fucking Incubus? Serpent
dude.
Temptation? Crazy.
Aren't they a
Opprobrium?
Probrarium now?
Opprobrium.
Yeah.
Opprobrium or whatever. But it's that shit, right? It's that.
What a
It's
strange
that- it's
name
that-
change, though.
It was the same
I think
album
that
with a
one
different
band-
title too, right? They did the same album
They
twice.
did.
They just changed the logo. or
Yeah.
something.
Yeah.
It's messed up.
It was the same.
Yeah,
Did anyone
album,
go out
they
there and
just
buy
had
the
to change
other
it.
one just for the new logo?
You're like, what the fuck?
Did
It's
anyone
the
buy it? for
How
just
many
the new
versions
logo?
of the Serpent Temptation are there?
Like 9.
It's hard to- But this one, the Opprobrium, or however you fucking say it, is actually the original.
Opprobrium?
mix, right?
Oh, I wanted to ask
Program
Ken a
was the
question.
original.
I know this is Pious Levus related, but Ken, I didn't ask you on the other
Well,
one.
we can't have that shit around here.
Yeah. Do you collect multiple like pressings too? Because you are the CD archivist guy. No?
It'd be
Okay,
too
so
much.
you're good with like a single or maybe
I'm
the
good with-
most definitive one?
Just whatever I grew up with.
Gotcha. So I noticed some people that collect go really buck wild and they collect like
Nah,
every
I don't do that. Nope.
get the EU press, they'll get the this, the that.
I do that if I really love the release. I'll try to get it on all formats, but not like every band. But if it's like to me, like something that rules, like say Seven Churches or Altars of Madness, I try to have a
Nice.
version of each one.
Yeah, I don't mean like record tape. I mean like multiple CDs of the same thing, basically. But sometimes maybe one will have like one bonus track or something,
No,
No?
I don't do that.
I did that with Altars of Madness. I think I have like freaking 20 versions of that CD. I'm exaggerating, but I
Yeah.
got a lot of versions of it.
They
They're
did
not
like a lot of versions. They made one with the video, and then they
That's
made
the
one
best
with
one
extras.
with the live video.
Yeah, I have the CD of that, but then I have the original vinyl.
I fucked up and bought
Right.
the reissue of Show No Mercy, and it's like remixed. It does not
Oh.
sound the same, dude. I'm totally disappointed. I
Ooh.
need to get the original mix of Show No
Yeah.
Mercy.
They did that
And,
with that
Don't Break the
Carnivore.
Oath. Also, they remixed Don't Break the Oath. It's not the same, dude.
Oh no!
I got both those.
You know what?
Don't
They
Break
did that
the Oath
back in
was
the day
remixed?
with the Carnivore. They
Yeah,
took
it didn't sound the same.
Retaliation and Carnivore and put it on one
Mm.
CD, and then they added like
Yeah.
extra parts and stuff, and it was kind of like
What?
what?
So
And I
sad.
see you guys
Nope.
talking about San Antonio here, so I'm going to do another fucking plug. If you want to go to a shop and buy the Pious Levus split with Omegavortex, head on down to Robot Monster. They'll have copies there.
Hey,
on
they
the
sell
color.
musical equipment as well, so you can find guitars, you can find pedals, all
Dude,
kinds of cool shit, man.
Robot
That place
Monster is
cool.
probably the most
Plug.
coolest shop in town because they sell guitars, they sell records and CDs, cassettes, and they sell like toys, like crazy ass toys, not like lame toys, and there's all type of weird shit there, man. Clothes.
I bought a Gizm record there.
Well,
The Endless Blockade. I bought that album.
oh, It's a killer record.
Vaginous.
Hell yeah, dude.
I don't
Shoot
I
know.
went to a record store.
Shoot some
Now, this
rounds
was
at the
years
crowd.
ago. This is probably like, I don't know, it might have been like 10 years ago. I went to San Antonio for a vacation with my wife and son, and I went to a record store, and they didn't know who S.A. Slayer was.
Uh-oh.
Oh no, was it Hog Wild?
No.
Oh, it
Probably
better not
the
be
new
Hog
kids
Wild.
working there.
I don't remember the name, but I remember it was a decent store, and they had metal, for sure. I as a matter of fact, I bought like at least one record, maybe a CD or two.
They have
And
a
then
whole
they
bunch
had
of
a bunch of
shirts kind of
shirts.
on one side and the
Was it in
back.
front of the college, the San Antonio College? Does that ring a bell?
No, it wasn't by
He wouldn't know
college.
it's a college.
Was it
from
in
when you drive up,
Riverwalk?
you can't tell.
It was,
Was it
I
next
mean,
to
we stayed at the river,
Pizza?
so we stayed on the Riverwalk, so
Uh-huh.
and it wasn't too far from there.
Oh,
It
nice.
had to
You
be
went to
Hog
none.
Wild.
Yeah.
And I
Had
just
to be Hog
remember, the store was cool. I mean, they had plenty, lots of cool stuff, and they had rows of shirts like hanging from the ceiling.
That's Hog Wild.
That's
That's
Hog
Hog
Wild.
Wild. Yeah.
And I just remember, I'm looking through, I bought, like I said, I had a record or two and a CD.
They didn't know who they. I mean,
Hey
that's
man, when Jaime, the end of the Jaime era, that place hasn't been the same, dude. Rest in peace, Jaime Garcia, man.
Be glad that
I
was an
asked him
underground store.
because there was an S.A. Slayer shirt, and I looked at it and it was 2XL. It was my size, so I'm like, all right. So there was two young ladies and a younger fella that were at the counter, and I asked one of the young ladies. I said, "Can I get that shirt? Because it's my size." And she says, she goes, "Which one?" And I said, because at first I pointed to it, and I said, "The S.A. Slayer." She goes, "Oh, the Slayer one." And I said, "Yeah, the S.A. Slayer one, yes." So, she pulled the right shirt down and everything. I checked it out. Yeah, okay, I'll take this.
oh, they're going to be
And
mad at me.
she kind of said something about, again, she mentioned the Slayer shirt. And I said, no, well, it's actually S.A. Slayer. See the S.A. up there? It's S.A. Slayer.
The Slayer from your town you live in.
And she, I could tell she had no idea what I was talking. And then the other girl comes up, and they're both just like, they have no idea.
They're like two Slayers.
They thought it was like Show No Mercy Slayer.
This guy's
right?
playing some kind of joke on us.
And even the fella, he's a curly haired fella. He was even sitting there, and I go, no, this is S.A. Slayer. San Antonio. The S.A. means San Antonio Slayer.
They probably had man buns and earplugs.
Back in the 80s. And they were, their minds were blown. They had no idea who S.A. Slayer was. And I said, this was a band from your fucking town.
And you know what's so ironic about that is the owner of Hog Wild Records, Dave, he used to own the rights to the S.A. Slayer album.
Apparently Dave wasn't there.
Nah, Dave would have known exactly what doing.
Dave's not
here, man.
So it's just so sad that I didn't even hear that, man. Wow.
Yeah, now I will admit,
you might have to stop over there and hand them some pamphlets, Carl.
They're going to need a little metal education over there.
They were younger. They were younger people. I'll admit. They were younger.
Yeah, I mean, we can't totally hold that against them, but if you work at Hog Wild, there's certain things you should probably know about the metal scene in San Antonio.
Tell them you need bring your notepads, bring your pens and notepads, little kids. Carl San Antonio Metal School of Metal.
What though? Somebody might be watching this and not even have known about San Antonio Slayer. So you're doing a service by talking about them.
But you would think
do or die and go for the throat.
Yeah.
I mean, they sell those records there.
Yeah.
They sell those German reissues on CD and on vinyl there. I've seen them there. So it's, you might have got in there with the local poetry artist, who just happened to be running the shop one day. I don't know.
You know what's pretty much poetry? The lyrics to one of my favorite songs, Luciferin Stronghold. That song is fucking poetry.
I Link has corrected me. That song is pronounced Luciferian Stronghold.
Oh, like a pyre.
Like a funeral pyre, yeah, but it's
you beat me to it, JD. I was gonna. You beat me to it. I was thinking the same thing. I was saying, hey, I know another band from San Antonio. Pious Levus.
Hey, you know what's funny? I think I have a track of that song.
Yeah, let's listen to whatever track you just said.
This is an actual video. Check this shit out.
Oh wow, Miscreant Diabolus.
There you go.
Oh,
Look at that guy.
That's
What I mean by that Morgan Angel part.
Hey, there I am. That fucking riff.
yeah,
I love it,
dude. That's badass.
Just right out. Oh man,
Well, don't tell me
unconventional
anything about that.
riffs.
Well, you know what I like in that song is my Cryptic Slaughter riff. Did you recognize it?
I did.
Dun, 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 dun. Yeah.
Oh, but the drumming's like different.
Oh,
Is that
yeah,
like stream
drumming.
of consciousness or what?
It was, I can't say like an actual riff, but it's inspired like a Cryptic
Yeah,
Slaughter. inspired riff, you know.
I can hear like that bass riff from Stream of Consciousness. You know,
And I love Fraser's name for me. That's pretty awesome, dude.
Negron.
Blackest.
Did you see me worshiping you guys from the front row in the video? I'm there.
Yeah,
You're smiling really big.
Yeah, you were smiling like a little kid and shit.
Dude, y'all sound so good live, dude. It's just like the fucking album, man. It's great. That's what I was saying earlier. It's like some bands just don't communicate the same way live. They put all this magic on a recording, which is great. I think it's really important. As a matter of fact, producing bands, that's a conversation. It's almost an argument, almost a debate. I don't know. It's like we find ourselves in this conundrum, you know, when we're producing an album. And then I don't mean like my albums. I mean like even clients who come by and record here. You know, someone will get a wild idea like, hey, you know, why don't we throw a harmony, or why don't we throw in this extra effect? And then the other bandmates will argue, well, no, because that's not what we do live. And then they'll look at me, right? They'll all turn, what do you think? And I'm there behind the counter and I'm like, listen, this recording, this is my mentality. This recording is going to go places you'll never be. It's going to be heard by people you'll never know exist. You know what I mean? Why cut the imagination short? If you have an idea, let it come out. Yeah, live. Dude, even your fucking most favorite bands, they don't even play exactly like the album, even when they try. So why bother? Just throw it all out there on the recordings, you know. But you guys still maintain that like brutality and that intensity live. I love it. Not too many bands can do that. That's cool.
Well, I know a band that does that too, and it's called Hexea. Just to throw it back at you, bro. You guys fucking kick ass live, and it sounds like freaking CDs.
When's this fucking Stroke Fest gonna end? Come on.
Well, you know, we gotta go down to ETV right now.
Just a couple more songs, Francisco. It's almost over.
No, I agree. I agree with you both. I've said it before. The Pious Levus show I saw at the White Swan in Houston was probably one of the best live shows that I had seen. When did I see you guys? Probably 2 years ago now already.
About a year ago.
And maybe a year or a little more than a year, probably.
I don't remember, but that was one of the best live shows because it was just energetic. It was just, you know, like you were talking earlier, Ken, about how when a band plays and everybody's headbanging and everybody's going crazy or whatever. That's what their set was, and it was actually you guys played together.
How many times has a band disappointed you with their live performance when you love their albums, and how many times has a band excited you that you didn't care really much for their music until you saw them live?
That's a good.
Many times I like the band live better.
Yeah. There are so many bands, and I can say that about that. I love their albums, and I saw them live, and they're boring as shit.
A lot of black metal bands are like that for me.
You know, and then there were bands where I had their albums like, it was okay, and then I saw them live, and they kicked my fucking ass.
Yeah,
you know,
the Chasm.
The Chasm pull it off live though. Yeah. Those fucking guys, they're
better live than their album.
They pull the shit off live. As technical and as intricate as they get on those albums, Jesus Christ, do they pull it off live?
They play that shit.
But I think
Slayer playing.
I think they're actually.
I'm a Jehovah's Witness.
A better live band than album band.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like they're better live than their album.
You know what? I agree. Well, I like the albums, but.
No, I'm not saying I don't dislike albums, but I think live, like they really shine.
I don't know how they fucking pull it off.
I don't know. They tore me a new a-hole when I booked a show with them with Agoraphobia, and I was like, whoa, like, you know, I mean, I don't even think I was that drunk. It just was like, whoa, like they were good.
Yeah, they're phenomenal live. I don't know how they do it. I'm not quite sure.
Hey, real quick on the side note before we move on, I don't know if you know this, Carl. But on the lyrics to Lissapirian, how the fuck do you say that? Whatever. There's a typo.
You pronounce it
lyrics.
Hexea. Oh, Charles.
It says Stonghold Imperial Sanctum. I'm just saying there's an R missing, but you know.
Someone didn't proof it.
Got a Charles Sepulveda over here.
Not one necroharmonic release has left here without one typo on it.
Exactly, dude. Exactly.
But then they reissue it.
The next album.
I mean, come on, you guys. Possessed Seven Churches is a fucking. There's a typo.
There's a typo on like everything.
There's a typo on Possessed Seven Churches.
Oh yeah, what's the? Do you know it?
On the the binder.
The spine.
Uh-huh.
The spine. Yeah, it says it. I think it's the word possess is spelled wrong or something.
Oh, you're talking about like
Wow.
Let's find out.
Speaking of
bombs,
typos.
Oh, you guys didn't know that? Yeah, on Possessed Seven Churches, the spine is something on the spine is wrong.
Really?
I don't think I've ever looked at a spine of an album like closely. Yeah, totally.
I think I used to when I used like the only thing I had, and I had them, there and I
lined up. Yeah, I have to look.
Read them.
Yeah, the original Seven Churches. Here, I'll grab it. The original Seven Churches. It's there's a typo.
I have it on CD on the Combat, but it's probably on the vinyl then because the Combat version of the CD doesn't have it.
If you want a good laugh, the CD version of Wrath of War, I think on the inlay they called it the Waff of War. They forgot the R. No one got it.
Elmer Fudd.
I was like, God damn it.
Elmer Fudd was your fucking typesetter.
And also, I want to thank everyone who actually is buying.
Iris, hell yeah, dude. That's because she's gonna go to the show and she's like, "Fuck it, I'll just get it."
Yeah, she's the first one here.
Oh, that's a perfect one, though.
Kyle P. Yeah, that's
Kyle P. nailed it. Ready to fuck it. That's
legendary.
That's legendary.
That phrase went on in my life to become a life-changing phrase.
Dude, that's what it is.
It's on the spine. Okay, it's 7 crutches.
Let me put you.
Instead of 7 churches on the spine.
Let's see if we can zoom in 7.
I don't know if it's going to get it.
Oh, it's so close. No,
it's so close. Yeah.
Yeah, it's spelled 7 and then it's spelled CH. Or I'm sorry, instead of CH, it's CURCHES.
Kirches.
7 Kirches. Yeah, on the spine it's 7 Kirches. 7 Kirches by Possessed.
That's awesome.
Towards hell.
So you have the original if it says 7 Kirches.
Yeah, if you have the original.
Is that a Combat? That's Combat, obviously, right?
This is Combat. This is the original. It's the embroidered.
Somebody look it up on Discogs.
Yeah, it's the original.
Yeah, no, that's on vinyl.
Yeah, that's what I had. I sold mine.
Combat.
I love that shit, man. Yeah, that's cool, dude.
The green label. The green label.
Yeah, it's 7 Kirches.
Cool.
7 Kirches.
7 Kirches.
The greatest albums of all death metal.
Oh, this is one of the greatest fucking. Well, this is the first death metal album ever recorded.
Oh, there we go with the debate, and I love it because I agree.
Oh yeah, dude.
On that.
Possessed over death any day, dude. Any day.
I love Scream Bloody Gore. Don't get me wrong. I love Scream Bloody Gore.
They both
this is the first death metal album ever recorded.
Hell yeah.
First one put the wax. 7 Kirches.
The thrash metal record you holding up?
7 Kirches.
That thrash metal record you were just holding up is the first death metal record?
That's not thrash metal.
It's not thrash, Roy. It's definitely.
It's beyond thrash. It's beyond thrash. And here's my contention. If you take an album that's thrash and you make people play more aggressive, give it a satanic image, you play it dirtier, what is that called?
Yeah, death metal.
That's death metal.
So does that make by that is Haunting the Chapel and Hell Awaits death metal?
That's thrash.
It's thrash. No, you know what, dude?
Have the intensity.
No, but it's borderline. It just fit your criteria.
There, not quite.
You got a point there, Francisco.
You got a point there, Francisco.
No, that's trash.
There's a point on Hell Awaits where I would go as far as to say there's death metal parts on Hell Awaits.
You know what?
I'm not saying there's not maybe a particular part, but as a whole, for me, Slayer was thrash.
Let's look back.
Slayer was never. Slayer did not reach the extremity that Seven Churches did.
Let's
I
look
agree.
back though. The term death metal was not even a term when Seven
Correct.
Churches came out.
I've got an argument.
Correct.
I think I have the point. The point is Slayer. Okay, it's kind of like, okay, here's an example. D beat. It's D beat because of the beat that the music is played on. So thrash
Discharge.
overall, I mean, not 100%, but overall is right. And so Slayer lives there. I mean, yeah, there was some double pedal parts and stuff, and Rain in Blood had this one beat where it was a backwards beat for 10 seconds, but Possessed broke that shit apart. And they had like they did a lot of double pedal. A lot. It was from thrash, because for a while there, like thrash and death metal, we couldn't tell the difference, right? But there was a departure in the percussion, and so I would say there's a point to say why it's not pure thrash, and therefore, since it's not pure thrash, then what is it? It's more death than thrash.
And the percussion.
What I've heard is people say it's dirty thrash. Well, for me, dirty thrash is fucking death metal.
I mean,
Dirty
Sadist
thrash.
is kind of dirty thrash, but Sadist is
Sadist Illusions.
Sadist is death
Sadist
thrash.
Illusions. Where does that fall?
That's death
I
metal.
always call it death thrashy, death thrash.
Yeah, that's
It
death
was that
metal.
death
That's
thrash
metal.
I would call that death thrash. It's a little of both.
Yeah,
for
it's
sure.
death thrash, but it's death metal. That's going to fall in the death
Sadus.
metal realm.
It's more death
Yeah.
metal than thrash for sure.
Absolutely.
yeah. That all
Illusions.
those bands are departing from, you know, like all night long.
But then their second album, Swallowed in Black,
Not as heavy.
no way. That was a thrash album.
Yeah, no, and the music also
Oh,
got a
no, I
little more
liked it.
linear.
Yeah,
I don't know.
that's what it was.
Then
Yeah,
they got crazier. Then they got real technical after that. Yeah.
they did. Well, then and then they most certainly did with Elements. What is that? Elements.
No, it's
And then
well, Elements. What about fucking Atheist? What would you call Atheist? Death metal or thrash? I think it's more.
death metal.
I don't even know, dude. Atheist is
It's
fucking weird.
technical death metal. I always thought Atheist was technical death metal.
Yeah, maybe like a technical death metal.
Yeah, that's what I
Anything
always
after,
thought.
I tell you what I call atheist. Anything after Peace and Time, I call it boring.
I don't know. I mean,
yeah.
you know, honestly, the second album was. I mean, it, you know,
It has
had
different
its-
flavors.
It
Yeah.
did. I mean, it was
Brain damage.
extremely
But I want-
talented.
Yeah, the first album
Extremely
fucking
talented.
rules.
Of course. There's like a video of them that just surfaced on YouTube of them like rehearsing. It's
Darkness
my
Fucking
boy
insane.
joined. My
Where you
boy
rank-
joined Atheist.
Darkness Descent.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, what? Darkness Descends?
Darkness
Darkness
Descends.
Descends.
See, that's
Darkness
thrash.
Descends.
That's thrash because
thrash.
it's it's just super fucking fast.
It's
No,
thrash, but it's wonderful.
The
Fucking
riffs,
Darkness
brutal
though,
Descends
thrash.
is fucking wonderful.
the
That is
riffs are
such.
violent.
Well, that was what we were just talking about
Yeah.
earlier about Signs of Life from Devastation. That is borderline fucking death metal almost. If they just went with a more gruff fucking vocal, that's death metal. They almost had it.
You know what's
I can
weird
go
though
on
in this
that for
big
sure.
I
conversation?
love that fucking album, Signs of Life. God,
Hell
In
yeah.
this big conversation, like you have something to happen though too. You have Death, and then you have Possessed, and then every album that Possessed put out after the first one was kind of like downhill, but Death kind of went uphill, and Autopsy went uphill. So I
Fuck
mean,
yeah.
it really
Agreed.
took that
No,
to the
agreed.
next level.
Agreed.
Oh,
Yeah,
So autopsy,
Possessed.
there's no argument. That's death metal.
yeah.
Yeah,
No,
but
Yeah, no,
just
for
in
sure.
general,
That's
like
death
who's
metal.
death
Yeah.
metal, Death or Possessed?
So what I'm saying is the first album ever recorded, the first death metal album ever recorded is Possessed Seven Churches.
I agree.
Now, however, I agree with you, Roy. Their latter album, Beyond the Gates, wonderful record. That was
Right.
thrash. That was thrash.
Nothing got
What about,
heavier until Cold Lake came out. Oh, I'm sorry. I had to throw Cold Lake.
What about
I like
what
Cold
about-
Lake.
I mean,
Cold Lake's a good
Hellhammer and
record.
Celtic Frost.
Never
yeah, I mean,
admit that in public, Ken.
you know what's Hellhammer and Celtic Frost definitely going into almost a death metal zone. Morbid Tales. I mean,
Well, yeah.
Well, shit. The
Uh,
Rights demo,
what-
man.
What about Bestial Devastation?
Oh, that's death metal.
Oh, that's death metal as fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's an early one too.
That's 85, right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
but we're
it was
talking
on our
about
playlist from
84,
85.
right? Aren't we really
84,
debating
shit.
83 and 84 here? Because you have
Oh, I know.
you have Cam Lee over here saying he invented death metal, and then you have the other Jeff Becerra saying he invented death metal. So who's the man?
Yeah, but
Well,
Possess, I mean, you're saying the album was released 83, 84, but the demos were even before that. So it's like the
Right.
songs that were recorded in 83, 84 were already written prior to that. So that's
Right.
where you get all technical about, you know.
No,
So
I think what
do
we're
you,
talking about, what's put the wax. You know, if we're gonna go and talk
Yeah, totally.
demos and when they recorded rehearsal demos.
Right.
And things. That's,
Bestial Devastation
somebody-
was not the first. Bestial Devastation was not death metal.
Uh-oh.
Oh,
what?
On the,
What? Say that?
wait, hold on. On the,
Do you need to show him the rap?
unpopular opinions.
on the insert before I sold my split with overdose, on the insert on the Sepultura side, the lyric sheet, it says it's got like a death metal drawn out, and it says like death metal all on the insert and shit like that. I do remember that, but I didn't think of them as a death metal band myself.
No,
You know, at the time, I didn't think
not
of
till.
anybody.
Yeah, I'm sorry, but they didn't become death metal until Beneath the Remains.
That's
Right,
total
well-
thrash. Beneath the Remains to me is thrash.
Okay.
Beneath the Remains is death metal.
Okay, what about
This is
Morbid
interesting.
Visions.
what about
Death
Morbid
metal
Visions
is
is good.
fuck,
It was
dude.
good. Morbid Visions is
Morbid
great.
Visions
You know, it's a great
death
thrash.
metal.
That's death metal as fuck, dude.
so what is
Beneath the
Schizophrenia
Remains
is more
Beneath the
thrash.
Remains is Sepultura's first
Schizophrenia
death
is a
metal
little
album.
more thrashy.
what is Omegavortex death metal or black metal? What is it?
Let's find out.
Let's find
Hit
out.
the
listen
button,
to it.
bro. Hit that green button. Let's go. Hit that
I almost
triangle.
forgot we were doing this shit. All right.
Yeah. So everybody in the chat, is this death metal? Is this death metal? Is this black metal? Is this speed metal? Is this weak metal? Is it heavy
Psychotic
metal?
black death metal. What is this, man? And
Psychotic
it's called
black death.
Polarization Hell on Earth. It's the track we're gonna listen to.
We're polarized.
Don't
Yeah.
I wonder how he made that sound at the end.
It's like sliding down the strings. I
There
don't
was
the
know,
some
sound
man.
of
little
stress.
necrovory thing in there.
Yeah. Well, I mean, the chat kind of nailed it. There's real bands and fake bands. I mean, when you break it down to the fucking core, that's the fucking truth.
Andy, he says subgenres ruin metal, but here's a philosophical idea on subgenres in general. Whether it's caca nu metal or super badass extreme death metal, it always started out with somebody who did something fresh and a whole bunch of fucking followers. And that's how a genre is born. Nobody says, I'm going to start a genre. Some dude just does something and everybody goes, what the fuck is that? Oh, they're called Discharge, Dysphere, Hammer, this Carga, all these fucking disc bands in there. You have another fucking genre. Yeah. Discharge didn't go, we're going to start a fucking genre, Same thing with, name your band, right? Mayhem or whatever, right?
HM2 bands.
It's just a band that kicks so much fucking ass and everybody wants to do that. And then you accidentally did a subgenre.
Yeah.
It is what it is,
Yeah. Or if somebody writes those words out and that becomes a subgenre. Because, I mean, I wrote a phrase years ago and it became a subgenre. So, I don't know.
What phrase was that?
I don't want to say it on here because it's illegal. You got it.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Fraser.
Brazier.
Brazier.
It's called brosum, like BRO, bro.
Oh, it wasn't that type of stuff.
Oh, okay.
Brosum. The Brosum fan club, dude.
They're all bros.
Yeah, buddies. They're all friends.
I don't even listen to that stuff anyway. I don't even listen to most black metal.
I still listen to a lot of black metal.
I mean, when I think black metal, all right, yeah. When I think black metal, I think Venom, but like, not everyone. That's an unpopular opinion, right?
Fraser was asking that in the chat.
What do you call Sarcophago? Black metal or death metal?
Black metal.
And so in that
and thrash, actually, and thrash in a weird way, but I think they're more black metal.
Technically, it's so nerdy, but technically, I would say it's black metal.
Yeah.
Because it's satanic.
Because the super fast drums, the satanic, inverted crosses everywhere.
That's right.
Actually.
But counterpoint,
Blue Cheer from 1969 had the riffs and autopsy drums.
Summertime Blues.
They
fucking Summertime Blues is the first metal song of all time.
You know what? First mosh part. I was thinking about this because I was listening to Judas Priest.
Oh, hold on. Ken's muted. Ken, you're muted yourself.
There was an album from 77 with Judas Priest, and it had a part, and I was like, this is the mosh part. So what about the first mosh parts?
Hey, Emerson, Lake and Palmer had one of the earliest blast beats in 70-something on the Barbarian.
Yeah, the Barbarian.
There's a straight up fucking blast beat on there, dude.
Y'all are getting that's just I understand, but that's just silly.
Judas Priest, right? They had some mosh parts. Merciful
Buddy Rich blasted too, but he wasn't playing.
He fucking did, but it wasn't a song though.
It wasn't a mosh part.
Yeah, it wasn't incorporated into the. Ken, what do you think about Sarcophago? Black metal or death metal, thrash metal?
Black and death metal.
Yeah,
black and death metal
for sure.
They were death metal, but they had a blackened edge to them.
Laws of Scourge about Sarcophago is the
Laws of Scourge is death metal with a blackened tinge.
Bring it to the chat. What does the chat think? Is
rotting the same thing. Sarcophago, crush, kill, destroy. They were always, to me, a very aggressive death metal band with a blackened edge.
I can go with that too. Francisco?
Yeah. What?
Do you have an opinion, or you're just an actually
Sarcophago opinion?
Opinion on Sarcophago? I think. No, I mean, I always sound check to Nightmare.
That's a great riff.
But what about the blast beats and the satanicness? They were kind of black.
Crazy. Diddy crazy.
They wore black metal makeup.
Yeah, they were
That's
an
true.
evil band.
Evil as fuck.
Well, see, that's the thing. You know, and you guys
It's
too.
on point too. It's a black and
I didn't
thresh.
think about. I didn't think about that shit though. That's the thing.
Yeah, you know
Yeah,
what?
I mean, I don't really get wrapped up in all that either.
A lot of this, is labeling.
I never
It's not
did.
even
I
needed.
never did. The only
Sarcophago demo CD.
Yep.
Now, let me put your solo again, so the whole put that up there again.
It's a
I mean,
bootleg.
it was.
Reek of
Lust.
It's got the demos on it.
Oh,
Nice.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, it's just
Here's
evil
and I
bands.
have the original, but here's a repress CD.
Dude, I got that, and I've got a bootleg that says Inky. Like they misspelled it. It's hilarious. Fucking bootleg.
Purposely put Ready to Fucky on there, or did they fix it?
Ready to fucky.
On the Gray Haze reissue, did they put Ready to Fucky or Ready to Fuck? Ken?
I think Ready to Fuck.
Ready to fuck you just sounds so much.
I know, Ready to Fucky is like it changed my life.
Just
I
like
got Ready to Fuck You on my copy right here.
Yeah, Ready
it's
to
the
Fucky.
Cogumelo.
I mean,
I got the
Sarcophago
Ready
has
to Fuck You
classics,
right
dude. How can you forget? I mean, if you're false, don't entry. I mean, come on.
Yeah, dude.
It was one of the song titles on the back cover. Instead of saying
it's right
Ready
here,
to
dude.
Fuck,
It's track
Fuck You.
7.
Inky.
Inky, dude. It's I wish I gave it to somebody. I don't know.
I think Andy Jones made the joke. It's like, yeah, their album's called It was in Rhode Island.
In Rhode
Ready to
Island.
Fuck You right there.
Okay, hold on, Jade. Put your solo.
In Rhode Island.
Right there, number 7. Ready to Fucky.
Ready to
There
Fuck.
it is. Nice.
Right
All
there.
the bitches. All the bitches, if you don't know the words.
Mellow reissue, I guess, because it got a barcode on it.
Yeah.
Yeah, Cogumelo.
I got this at the Necrophagia show. Gray Haze Records had a table set up. It's basically Cogumelo Records Part 2. And they were selling like
US,
sex
right?
trash,
yeah.
this, all the old school shit, man. They had them all there. There you go.
Oh, shit.
Oh,
What is that?
Damn, I've never seen that. What's that?
What is this?
Bootleg.
So 7-inch?
Oh,
okay.
jeez.
Ooh,
Nice.
Sex,
Oh,
Strength,
wow.
and Metal. What's up?
Rehearsal? Damn.
I got that shirt.
Yeah,
I
you
got
do.
another one.
Wow.
Oh, that's
Future
cool.
Corpses? Sick. Live at Presidente Perdente.
Live,
Wow.
yeah. That's an old.
One-
that's an
you
old
got
live
one-
show.
113 copies.
85.
Jeez.
Dude, that's
Two
badass.
copies.
Really
Two
low
vinyl.
cost.
Yeah.
Damn, that
Yeah,
rules.
That was their live show from 85 or 86, I guess.
Wow.
Because I recognize that Presidente whatever
Perdente, yeah,
from the tape trading scene.
that rules. Sex Trash does rule, Mike Viley.
Fuck yeah.
Sex Trash rules.
Same
Oh
drummer.
yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah, Dee
Yeah,
Crazy.
Diddy Crazy? Diddy Crazy.
We constantly talked about when I used to roll around with Incantation, we would always be like, Dee Crazy.
You know, and he's a great example of what I think Mike drums like in Pious Levus. It's that like what I call a Malias blast, where it's just like, and you know, he's dancing in his head with the music, but it's just like a machine gun. Just it's not necessarily like perfectly on a fucking click track or anything, you know. It's just like go, you know, and just fucking somehow everybody just internally is keeping it together, you know. That's so brutal.
It's like Possessed.
Or like the band.
Oh,
Hello?
damn. Laws of Scourge.
Is that Black Vomit or what's that? Is that
Never
on that
made
album?
it to that era.
That
one
hate.
track?
There's
I
that.
got left off at the what do you call it? What's rotting?
Rotting. That's the one I was thinking of.
Yeah, Rotting. Rotting.
I have that on cassette. Yeah, I have that on cassette. Rotting.
Yeah, Rotting is a great one.
You guys remember this might have been one of my favorite recordings I ever did.
Crush, Kill, Destroy.
Yeah.
What do you think about
looks
the
like-
change of the logo on that one?
Yeah, it's very 88 esque.
Yeah,
looks
yeah.
like-
Like a disco tech.
That looks like a Overkill album cover or something.
Oh,
It's
you
cool.
just Frasier's has a
Oh,
boner now.
Here we go. Yeah.
You gave Frasier a boner.
Did you guys get this?
Oh, shit.
I remember seeing that. Yeah, I don't think I
don't
never
have that.
got it.
Nope.
Yeah,
I've
there's
touched
fucking
it and
mayhem
sold
right
it,
there,
yes.
dude. Death Crush
Yeah,
right
it's a
there. There's their
demo.
inspiration.
I like
Yeah.
that. I like that layout. That looks
Naked
badass.
Death.
No, this is Hell's Headbangers. Hell's
no.
put these out. They didn't say they did, but they put it out.
Hmm. Do you have the Nuclear War Now? Die Hard or whatever of Henry?
Nah.
That's pretty nice if you can come across that one.
I have a nice one with an embossed cover that the guy from what do you call it? The guy from the Sarcophago fan club.
Uh-huh.
What the hell was his name? Evil Ludo.
Evil Ludo.
Oh,
Yeah,
he was
so
Blasphemy. He was a Blasphemy fan club.
Yeah, he did the Sarcophago and the Blasphemy fan club stuff. So he did like a issue of like the INRI with like a embossed cover, and then also with the Blasphemy thing.
Wow.
Oh, I
I
never
got the
saw
Pious
that.
Levus album right
Yeah,
here. It's
it
pretty
was
fucking
like
brilliant.
$75 to buy it, but I was like, you know what? I don't really have this release, so I should probably cop at least one copy of it.
Let's play Miscreant Diabolus.
Let's do that. Yeah.
Let's do that.
Hit it.
Miscreant Diabolus.
This is Casey Kasem.
We have a request from one of the guests tonight.
Hey, you guys call in with your long distance dedications.
I want to dedicate this song to my Chorty. I love you.
Jesus.
My Chorty, you know.
It's called Miscreant Diabolus.
Miscreant
chaos.
Total chaos, dude. But like structured total chaos. It's fucking, that's hard to actually accomplish, man. But more importantly, we got an update on Fraser's sleep apnea and his issues he's having
Yes,
with
we
that.
have.
So we're up to date.
That's a relief.
I mean, that's really the only reason I was still on here. So
Yeah, you had to keep up with the Fraser updates. And
What a relief.
That goes hand in hand with the innumerable forms that dropped today.
So there is that track actually was called. Let me fucking give them their credit. Demonic Phantasm.
Yeah.
From Omegavortex, and before that it was the Pious Levus track, my band with Miscreant Diabolus, which I was, if you guys, I'll let you in on a little secret. We were trying to do some Slayer soloing at the beginning of the song with the little trade-offs on there. Mm-hmm.
Hey, well, there's that one riff. That one riff is so always gives me like this uneasy feeling. That part.
The little trills.
Yeah, because there's like a higher one and then like a lower one going, and it just gives you like this weird feeling. At least me, kind of scares me a little bit.
Well, funny. It's funny you bring that up, sir, because Rob told me that's his favorite riff on the whole fucking EP. For real, all the riffs, that's yours. And he's like, yeah.
It's because like I noticed every track has a guitar thing. Like I mentioned earlier, every track has like a little standout little moment, and I think possibly why that could be one of the biggest hooks of your side of the EP is because there's so much brutality that suddenly you get to this part and what happens? Ding, ga, ding, ding, ga on the drums, right?
A little beating.
It's a deviation from pop, 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 and so it's like it gives everybody a chance to like link up and kind of groove out for a second, and then back to the you know. So it goes to so like that's where bands like Dark Funeral suffer. Yeah, they're super badass, they're super heavy, they're super fast, but when you press play and you hear and then you skip and you skip again, skip again. And it's just like 6 minutes every single track of you go to sleep to that. You know what I mean?
Why I don't like that's why I usually don't listen to black metal, because they never have any good, even tech death metal, because sometimes they'll do like a part and it only has like 4 bars or whatever, and then it's over, and it's like,
yeah,
I didn't even get to move yet, bro.
You know, so
like
it's
I barely
like
got the headbang.
You can be too heavy in a sense, like, because then it loses its dynamic effect.
I always felt that way about Carizian sometimes. How Carizian did that a lot.
Oh yeah,
it becomes monotone.
It loses its impact.
Killing Addiction
and that's the irony.
album, the first album, that one was kind of like weird too, right?
No, I love the first 3 Carizian albums.
Black Force Domain, is that what we're talking about?
Black Force Domain, Riders of Armageddon.
Riders of Armageddon. Yeah.
What's the?
I don't remember.
Roy, do you know any of those?
Like,
I don't know any of their albums. I just remember that being the band in like the early 2000s that was like on. They were always like the second band to play all the gigs or whatever.
They did a lot of tours.
Then you got into Angels Menace, Assassination. It started to get very monotone.
Them and Cataclysm was.
I saw them choke one of the promoters.
Oh. Hey, so I'm noticing a fucking a theme. You're only playing Pious Levus and Omegavortex. The fuck?
Yeah, that's all I'm playing.
Because that was the point.
I tricked you guys into coming out on my paid program for our release here.
Man, I thought we were.
Whip them out, sons.
Whoa, hey.
Oh, whip it out.
Apocalyptic Revelations. That was the other. Apocalyptic Revelations.
That's the one where it shows like the Horseman, like a red cover. I think.
All releases.
You know what I thought was funny?
Those Headbangers put those out on vinyl finally.
You know what I thought was funny? I had busted out the your split tape that time, and like you guys didn't even have a copy, and Aaron was like, "Whoops."
I remember that. Oh, that's cool, Roy. You got it before we even did. And you're like, "Ooh."
I'm like, oh shit.
He's probably trying to get the promo.
Well, no, we were doing some other like business move or trading or something. I was buying something.
But that's hilarious. Yeah.
Yeah, it was hilarious, but it inside, because I do like a record label, it was kind of like, it was like heartbreaking too, because I was like, damn, he fucked up. I'm like, the band's gonna be up his ass now. What'd you give it to him for?
That's hilarious. Yeah, I mean,
buy all my other albums too, everybody. Buy the new Exea split.
Hey, let me
buy
put
the
your
new
solo
ETD
so you
album.
can actually.
Yeah, let's see those.
This is what's going on right now on my side of the fucking tracks. We got the new ETD, your boy Francisco, Positive Polido, and myself. And
that shit
Charles.
rules, man. All that shit rules. Some of the best.
All this stuff coming out fresh, hot out of the oven. Bunch of evil ass music for you all to para divertir en sus días, sufriendo la golpe de la vida. Será una buena opción si quieren disfrutar con este pinche ruido más pesado que todo.
Witching hour en español.
In Spanglish.
Roy, you got to repeat what he just said in English.
Yeah, Roy, translate that, please.
Oh no, really? What I said. Look, move your mouth and I'll talk. And I'll just,
yeah.
And I'll be like, what I was saying is.
Put him solo.
All right, give him a countdown at least.
All right, right. 1, 2, 3. Well, what I was saying was that I think this is great music for you to listen to while you're suffering the bullshit of life. And this is really heavy, good music. There you go.
I'll do the Spanish version.
Do the Spanish. Move your mouth.
Go, 1, 2, 3, go. Esta música es excelente si quieres divertir. Así para que no tienes que estresar con todos los golpes de la vida. Ah. Awesome.
That was actually pretty good. That was actually pretty good.
Hey, put him back on there. I'll say something. Say something. Or put him back on there. Put him back on there.
Give
Spanish only, please. I'm better at Spanish.
Go ahead, ready? 1, 2, 3. Nomás les quiero decir que el Fraser es un pinche poser y no vale verga, güey.
Yeah, take that, Fraser. Hey, he spelled it in Spanish. Profesional. Very good.
No, but hey, I think you got something here, Carl. That's pretty fucking good. I think you got something, dude.
My first Espanol show.
It's a bilingual show.
We need to do that with all the languages, man.
Hey, I will be doing. I know we're not talking about my shit, but I will be doing another one in Spanish. I think Raul and Andrea from Tenebris Aberrations are gonna do a Chihuahua in Espanol. Yeah,
dude, that would be killer.
Yeah, I think they're gonna do it. So
I noticed I'm very multifaceted, right?
Yeah, dude.
You're good, man.
Who knew Roy knew such good Spanish? Who fucking knew?
That was great, man. I had no clue, dude.
Yeah, I only know like 3 Spanish phrases, and one of them is like "chupa mi thing."
Mi verga. Oh, Burzum.
Uh-oh, the last American virgin. There he is.
But we're actually show this.
Yeah, man. Come out to that, man. Come see me look like jam out.
All badass.
We're gonna be jamming.
Hey guys, I'm gonna take off. I'm taking off, fellas.
All right, man.
All right, Carl. Hey,
good night, man.
Thanks, Ken. Thank you.
It was good talking with us. Thank you for having me. Carl, thanks. Hey, Francisco, thanks for having me on earlier.
Yeah, of course, man.
It was good meeting you. Let's do it again. And Roy, you rule, dude.
We're going on that cruise, brother.
Let's go.
Go. I want to see photos of this cruise. It's going to be
Picture didn't happen.
For sure. All right, fellas. You guys have a good night. We'll see you.
Thanks, Ken. Thank you.
Bye, Ken.
Ken's been going. You guys been going with Francisco, what, 7:30?
7:30, yeah.
Shit.
We took Ken to the limits.
Yeah.
You guys are going down little podcast style.
Yeah.
Let me get this one last song from Omegavortex, and I believe that would be everything on the freaking show.
And you still have time to buy the album.
Yeah. If I wake up in the morning and your order's in, it's going out that day.
God,
hell yeah.
After that, I can't guarantee when it'll go out. It'll go out. It ain't gonna go out tomorrow.
Sometime between
ordering a flag. Roy, I am officially ordering.
Oh.
Let me know later on, tomorrow.
Yeah. You want custom ones, right? So hit me up in the necroharmonic@gmail.com.
Okay, cool.
All right, here we are with
custom
the
made
track Paranormal Death.
ETD. Oh yeah, you need your own ETD for the house.
Oh well, I want to talk about something with ETD when we come back because
cool.
Got to bring it up. But let's get this track. Hear it.
Oh, yeah, I was thinking Port Arthur. I'm sorry. Oh,
Sorry.
shit.
Oh shit! Yeah, you figured it out. Damn it.
Yeah, I
Dang.
was. Yeah, Porter. Oh shit! Well, maybe you could come to the show if you're that close to Conroe. Come to the show on Friday. Interfacer.
Well, Frazier says he's no stalker.
Fucking Frazier woke up to give directions on a highway and shit. Go back to bed, dude.
He's a cashier. He's not a stalker.
Timekeeper.
Oh,
Yeah, and you'll be
Port
returning to the store
yeah.
to question your receipt. Yep.
I was thinking Port Arthur. I'm sorry. I saw Porter and I thought Port Arthur.
Now,
Janice is from
Francisco,
Port Arthur?
today was announced that there's ETD shirts from Hell's Headbanger.
Oh yeah. They came out today.
Today.
They look cool.
Today.
Go get them. They got them in little bitty sizes, the biggie size, the big boy sizes. They even got girly tees. So
Girly,
go check them out.
Look at that.
Yeah. Hopefully I'll have the ones that we're getting by Friday. So I can maybe.
How come ETD didn't play the show instead of HRA? Just out of curiosity.
Logistics.
Logistics.
Pretty much.
It's
a Friday night.
Plenty of time to figure it
Yeah.
out. Oh, because
Friday night. If it was
but
a Saturday, I'd drive over there and do it. It'd be a lot
Yeah,
easier. I think we
JD.
almost did, right? It was almost going to be
Yeah, it was
ATD.
pretty
and-
close. Yeah,
pretty
it was close, but it was just like it just didn't really
Well, if it was
make.
a Friday to Saturday thing, it makes sense.
If it
for
was
me.
a Saturday, if it was a
Because that makes
Saturday,
sense for me.
it would have happened. I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, if it was a
Yeah, that makes
Saturday, it would have.
sense. Because
Oh, like if it had been reversed, like if they played here on Friday.
Yeah. I mean, I would have totally driven
Oh,
over there
yeah.
to rehearse and, rehearse
Right.
a million times here.
Yeah.
No, my life revolves around working Fridays or whatever, so I understand. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but he's 6-hour drive and all that shit.
All that, yeah, that's all long ass time. That's a long drive.
Yeah. So
Yeah, people sometimes forget Texas is fucking.
No, I mean, Roy,
but
every
some
move
people
I have
don't.
to make, it's 3 hours no matter what. So
Mhm. Oh yeah, because you're upstate.
even if I have to go to Walmart, it's half an hour from my house.
fuck.
So I am really kind of like in the middle of nowhere, basically.
See, the thing with you, though, is it takes you a while to get to where you got to go from A to B, but there's like a lot of stimulation. Over here, it's like 4 hours, 6 hours, 8 hours of just nothing.
Oh, you have
just
you have like a
and you're just like,
sandy kind of lowland, right? It's like a
mean,
sandy lowland.
You got to dodge like crackheads and like wild clowns on the side of the street and shit. There's
Right.
like stimulation, over here. It's just like,
For me now, it used to be crackheads and like stimulation. Now it's like farm scenes and like little like things that you look like at like a painting. You know what I mean? Like a nice hill and like some cows, and it's really different.
Nice.
There's nothing. There's
and it's like
nothing.
really winding, and it's like, yeah, all right, cool. I'm in like a little painting.
That's cool.
Yeah, it's interesting. I've been living that life for a while, but I used to live the life of the crackhead in the street and, climbing through my window,
Yeah.
stealing my car, all that. Stealing my car. I had my car stolen.
Oh, fuck.
So,
I know that.
That's the best.
Yeah, it sucks.
But yeah, if you want to go get an ETD shirt, go get one at Hell's Headbangers right now. They look badass. They're full color,
I've
man.
noticed when you get your car stolen and you're like, all you can think about is, did I park my car somewhere else?
Exactly. It's happened to me before. That's the first thing. I was like, fuck, I guess I didn't park here after all. Happened to me years ago.
Yeah.
Sucks.
Sorry, Carl.
No, that's
Not to
okay.
bring up any rough wounds.
Okay, I'm just.
Oh, shit. Fucking Carl Rambo over here.
Yeah.
I can do the same thing too, but like with like some whoa.
I just use that as a
Butterflies
reference of
fucking
living
action,
in,
bro.
where
You got that flippity one.
I think
I'll
it
use it
happens
as a
everywhere,
highlighter.
obviously.
I'm a one stroker. Say what? But yeah.
One pump chump.
One pump.
So
Three
you
pump
guys wanted
jump.
to talk
Dun,
flag?
dun, dun, dun. What?
You guys wanted to hear something about flags or something?
Yeah.
JD,
Yeah.
you were bringing it to me before. You said, Roy, when we're done with this song, I got to talk to you, bro. Just if you want to talk about flag making, was the band need flags, or I don't understand like the full extent. You mean something special, a special poser flag?
Oh, I can send you
No.
the poser flag graphics. I'll send those to you.
No, I think he wanted a Hexea banner, right?
Oh,
No,
okay.
I want to, because I want to put them up on stage. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
We have a
yeah.
banner, like a nylon banner, and those are pretty cool. But when you roll them up for a while and then you go to the gig, those corners kind of want to do this curling shit. And when they're that sublimated style polyester stuff, they just they flow.
I
You know what I'm
noticed
saying?
some of the bands that I made banners for, they've been putting them over their amps and stuff, like
That was the other thing.
Gang and
Yeah.
even Ancient Death and a bunch of bands, actually. I saw it over all kinds of like bands' amps. I was like, oh shit. I never even thought
Great
about
free
that.
promotion for your band. I mean, we actually need to talk to you about some banners too.
Yeah, I mean, it seemed, I don't know, like obviously, you know, you would think they just go in people's rehearsal rooms or whatever, or you know, but then they ended up like in better positions, because then if they're on stage like with your band, like people will know, like, yo, that's that band, you know.
Well, that's the idea. Like the stage thing is what I want ours for.
Yeah.
And when we do the new album, the one we're working on right now, we're about like 5 or 6 songs deep into a new full length.
Right.
Once we get that thing done and we get the artwork, and I mean, we already have like an artistic kind of concept that we're trying to do.
Okay. Yeah, you want to split it into a couple flags?
Idea.
Yeah,
because we're doing a side A, side B kind of thing. We'll have the one side of the stage kind of do the side A, and the other side. So I'll need like, you know, one flag, another flag, and then the flag in the back. You know.
I got you,
dude. Yeah. I'll let you know the sizes, and then just let me know how much it costs, and we'll get it done.
For sure, Brocus. Just you. I need the art. That's the most important part. And if it's broken down into sections, better for, you know, everyone. No, whatever's, you know.
What's the largest flag you can produce? Do you have a limit?
Yeah, like the ones that I help get produced are 3 foot by 5 foot.
Okay. Like yeah, that's plenty.
Yeah. Yeah, okay. Those size. And then the one behind Francisco is the 3 foot by 3 foot one.
Yeah.
So those are the 2 sizes.
Yeah, these
flags of hate.
Mike. The flag of hate.
I want a.
I had a flag of hate. Flag of hate.
How cool is that?
I want a first act flag, and I can put it like on my app. That'd be hilarious. I'm serious.
They take a long time. They take like kind of a lot of headway time, which is, you know, like you gotta mix some headway time in, because the person I pool with is like on tours and does stuff. Yeah. So they definitely take a little headway time.
Okay.
Keep that in mind.
You need them for the show next week or something.
Yeah, like it's
okay. I'll give you a day.
If that was the case, I would even. I mean, if I could make ones as fast as like whatever, like super duper fast, I would make different ones like every week, basically. But instead, it's like more spread out, and you know what I mean. I have to like, you know, make my choices, you know, because I have like infinite ones I didn't make, you know. I'm like, damn.
Do you have a minimum like quantity of a new design that you can do, or
for you? No. So yeah.
Okay, well maybe we can also do some like smaller, like 1x2s or 2x3s.
Yeah, no, we don't make those.
And those I can probably do like a few to put those on the table, and we can probably sell those.
The 3x3, the jamming out all badass one right there. That's the only other one. There's 2 of them: the big boy and the little boy.
I'd probably get some smaller, like even smaller than that, to sell. Yeah, because you know you don't want this big old things. You know what I mean? Like maybe 1x2s.
There is, I saw somebody out there, right? And I thought this was a smart idea. They made like 1x2s or something, right?
Yeah,
and they would bring them to bands to have them sign them or whatever. And I was like, oh shit, like I should talk
That's
to my
man.
That's a good idea. Yeah. I was talking to I should talk to my man and tell him like, yo man, you should make those too, you know, and see if it could happen, you know, because I felt like, you know, like a lot of people, they want to take the thing and bring it to a show and get it signed, you know?
Yeah.
And I'm sure if you signed with a specific marker, it would stay on the flag forever, right? It wouldn't smear. I don't know. I never tried it. I'll have to write on one of the flags.
What you got there, Panchito?
Roy also made these for us a couple of years back.
Oh yeah, I have one more of those sitting in my house.
Cool. Brutal.
I wanted to hang it up.
He did this one, and then he also did the demo cover with the logo.
Yep.
Yeah,
that's sick.
Francisco, I have another one of those logo ones right there. It's been sitting in the box since the day I made yours, because I'm like, I want to hang this up here, man.
Hell yeah, dude.
But I never hang
they
up.
turned out great.
I barely hang up anything. I got a black flag, my war one, hanging over my window thing over there. And the only other time I put them up is when I'm doing the show. You know what I mean? Like, I don't actually have the flags like hanging up in my house and shit. Like, I mean, and not that I'm against it. I just don't. I guess I just don't have time to do it. I'd rather be producing them than hanging them up.
Yeah.
So send over the art now so we can make it. No. Do it now, JD. Like JD,
well, I'm on vacation. I'm on vacation
equipment
from work. I'm going to be doing a whole bunch of shit for this next week. But when I get back, I'll go to my computer files. I'm a graphic designer. I do that shit at work.
Remember,
so
JD, I called you that time and they asked you just some little gear shit, and you got it. Like,
yeah.
You got on the picture phone with me. You know what I mean? And we started kicking it. I was like, all right, this is dope.
Dude, I'm a nerd.
You know, right?
I'm a nerd, dude.
Damn. I was like, all right. You know what? It was more productive in a way, too, though. So you kept it productive as fuck.
I've got a next video plan. I'm going to do all on birds. Oh, sorry, dude.
Stream canceled. Yeah.
Yeah, you should.
I don't give a fuck, dude.
You need your own channel at this point, JD. I mean, let's StreamYard does have a free version. You know, Ken uses it.
I'll think about it. Look at that, Pious Levus.
Yeah.
Francisco brought it up in the chat.
Oh yeah.
Equitant from.
I didn't know he did that. That's fucking cool.
We had an old logo, and he did a variation on it, and it came out like this. So
the one with the dotted lines, is that the other? It's got like a.
There's
like
an
a
old logo
outline.
that kind of looks like this. Yeah.
Yeah.
The shirt. Original logo.
The shirt print.
And I'm not sure, dude.
The shirt print's got like an outline. It's like hash lines, like little dotted lines. I don't know, dude. I smoke a lot of weed, bro. I don't know. I could be making
this one's totally different. Like, it's not close to this. I mean, it's just kind of same shape-ish and concept, but Equitant Ray fucking badass and made it look symmetrical and all that.
Since you're wearing the shirt, Carl Disma's playing in 2 weeks, I think.
At the New Jersey show, right?
Yeah. Oh yeah, they're playing Saturday. Yeah, they're playing the same day you're playing. Yeah, that's right.
Oh, next week.
Yeah, that's right.
Kyle's Fest, right up there.
Yeah, I saw that today.
Vengeance Fest.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's Kyle Vengeance Fest.
Is it?
Vengeance Fest. Thank you.
It's in Jersey, right?
It's at an undisclosed location in New Jersey.
Yeah,
a bunch of posers showing up and ruining the show. So
in the past, Kyle's had those issues. So at this stage in his life, he wants to make his shows undisclosed.
I don't blame him. I mean,
is that the ex-Mortician drummer then?
You could say that. Yes, he did a drumming for Mortician. He wasn't in Mortician, but he drummed.
No, like he just did some gigs or a tour or something.
Yeah, he did like 2 shows or a show. Or something.
Okay.
He did like a show.
So you were right. Yeah, you were.
Kyle from Engorge?
Correct. Huh?
Kyle from Engorge?
Kyle from Engorge, yeah, and not the Kyle from the chat either. That's
no.
This Kyle's from California.
Yeah, I was like, no, that's not Kyle.
East Coast Kyle guy.
It's Kyle. It's Kyle Powell,
Kyle
right?
was an East Coast guy. Yeah, it's Powell, and then he
Powers?
was.
So that's how that could be confusing. That's Kyle P.
Obviously, but I mean, he's not going to change his screen name because Kyle Powell's out there, right?
I thought it was Powers.
You know, so I don't know.
Kyle
was that Michael Bolton? You ever thought about changing your name? Fuck no, he's the one who sucks.
Exactly.
Office Space.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You get it.
Classic.
So yeah, Kyle Powell was from Jersey actually, and he had set up shows and did things out here. I think he used to come to my shows. I might have inspired him to throw shows. Don't quote me, but next thing you know, he was popping out with shows and he was talking to me about shows but he was like, for me, like, I mean, I'm going to keep it a buck right now. Like, he was talking about like the shows in New York and he said like the word compete or something. So I was like, kind of like, compete, like, cause there's no competition in my brain. Like, I don't feel like I have to compete with another like state. Like, we're close to each other. Yes. And would we be competing for fans? Maybe. But the thing is, like, in my mind, that doesn't process because I don't give two F's about it.
There's
you
too
know what I
many
mean?
people. There's too.
No,
There's
I
enough.
just can't
There's
give
enough
two
people.
F's about competing. You know what I mean? Like, it's just like,
Yeah.
I'm just gonna throw a show. I'm not here to compete with anyone. Like, it's a death metal show. You know what I mean?
That's
it.
Kyle Severin or Severin.
That's
Severin.
that's a different Kyle.
That's a different
too.
Kyle.
We're,
Kyle
That's
S.
the
There's
long time.
Kyle from South Park. There's Kyle Powell, Kyle Severin, and Kyle P is in the
Kyle
in the
Severin's
house.
a cool dude. I met him a couple times. He was nice. He was a nice
Kyle
dude.
P is in the house right now. Kyle P's been rocking on all of our channels.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he told me.
yeah,
Thank
Kyle
you,
P
man.
rules. Kyle P rules.
Everybody
Shout
in the chat, man, that comes to Death Metal Podcast too and talks. Appreciate.
We're
Appreciate
competing.
everybody who placed an order tonight too. That was
Yeah,
cool.
badass. Next Friday, speaking of competing shows, we're competing with Les Claypool is in town when we're playing.
Oh,
And then a fucking like glam rock tribute show.
right.
So that's what we're competing
But that
against.
doesn't really like it concern you, I'm sure, you know.
Oh, no,
if
not
it
at
was,
all. I was just making a joke because
yeah.
I
Because
competed
some-
with a whole city, bro. You know, Hexea played in San Antonio, was having a fiesta.
Fiesta.
Oh man.
We were competing with the whole city.
Yeah.
And you still
Yeah,
kick
You
ass.
still won.
So rumor has it that Les Claypool's gonna cancel his show and just gonna come hang out at our show.
Yeah.
He's
Put
like,
that on
Probably
the
a good
flyer.
idea.
That sounds like it should be on the next flyer.
Yeah.
come to the show. Claypool's
Les
coming.
Claypool's coming. That one right there, yeah.
Maybe
This
he'll
show
come
right
after
here.
the show. Maybe he recognizes.
You know?
And
There it
then
What's that?
Saturday in San
What's
Antonio.
that band below your logo? What does that say? Thorns or what? Thrones?
Thrones. I think it's Thrones.
I mean, man, I would be. That has to be a Christoph logo. If not, it's someone
Christoph
who draws just
Schischipel?
like him. The guy from France, right?
Yeah,
Christoph.
Christoph Schischipel.
yeah.
Yeah, look at that. That's so much like him.
Christoph
I had a
Schischkebab.
band with a logo he did too. It looks just like that.
Just kebab.
You
Is that what
made
you
me a
said?
few logos.
That's what I heard.
I could tell you a little
Christoph
story
Schischkebab.
about Christoph Schischipel or two.
Oh yeah.
A little bit.
JD Laney. All right.
Oh yeah, look at that.
Wait, are you part of the Laney guitar amp family?
Hello.
Oh no,
I'd be-
yo,
be
yeah,
an
JD
Englishman.
Laney. Shout out, Def. Next Death Metal podcast, maybe tomorrow, maybe not. Though I might take a week off. I might take a week off this week. I need to regroup Death Metal podcast. I don't want to just go on there aimlessly and play music for 4 hours. I want to regroup and do like a more of a show. You know what I mean?
Yeah, totally.
I got to bring on a show.
I got
Like the
some
one I'm having
musician
tomorrow
buddies
at
that I've been
5
wanting to get interviewed from Sweden and stuff, man. And like, dude, it would be cool if I could get them to come on here or somewhere, man.
Do your thing, man. Where's your channel?
Dude, $40 a month, bro. Calm
No,
down.
they do it for free. I'm saying, like, you could do a free StreamYard. I know
You can if you want. Yeah.
I know.
You can use
Ken
you can
does it.
use my channel, like I told you, you can do it on here.
There you go.
Yeah.
Snap.
There you go. This is the
Yeah,
platforms, you know.
Snap.
You still be jamming out all badass, except with your guitar.
No, I'm gonna
Joel-
jam out all fucking like for real.
That sounds good too. So I mean, if you kept it to a certain volume on here, put a little drum machine back there or something.
I'll get a keyboard.
Yeah.
Literally jam out all badass.
Getting
man.
away.
No,
with it, man, you know?
JD and I have talked about it, about him doing his show on here.
That's smart.
I used to do a radio thing, like a audio only thing, and I'm kind of doing it again, but I'm going to change it up to where I'm not just doing guests. I'll just do my own shit, and then I'll get guests whenever they come around. Carl,
Oh,
you know,
I'm also going to be I'm trying to like work out in my brain right now to like branch out Death Metal podcast past Death Metal, basically. You know what I mean?
I don't believe this right here.
he doesn't want to be like J-Dog. He totally wants to be like
Yeah.
J-Dog.
After my
blows 'em every
horror
day.
episode, I'm like, damn, man, I need to do some more stuff like this too.
What episode?
The horror episode.
Oh,
I
yeah,
did
yeah,
on
yeah.
Death Metal
That was cool,
Podcast.
man.
Oh, your
Like,
horror
you know what?
episode was awesome, dude.
That was
I'm
awesome.
like,
dude.
I need to do some other stuff because that's not my only hobby. You know what I mean? That was just one of my hobbies, and I didn't even go. I barely went down the lane, bro.
Well, speaking of horror, Pandora Box, the show I do on Mikey Sutton, where we're kind of just gonna rebrand it as horror. It just seems to
You're
work
going all
best.
horror.
Yeah, it just kind of seems to work best, you know. So if
I
it
like
involves,
the one show you guys did though, where you was talking about the '80s shows or whatever.
Dude, that
was
was a good one,
that was a
man.
yeah.
good one.
Well, I
Man.
mean, it doesn't mean we can't like
Yeah.
do other things, but yeah, it'll be more horror based. But yeah, we're gonna probably do an '80s part two, and next week we're gonna focus on what's his name from the Fog. I'm blanking right now. The director, John Carpenter. Jesus
Right.
Christ.
Oh.
Yeah, we're gonna do a whole John Carpenter show next
No,
week.
there's a
And I
lot
think
to him.
Retro Nerd Girl is gonna join.
There's a
us.
lot to him, man.
Yeah,
Hey, JRR Tokens asking about the venue for the gig coming up.
It's at the Eisenhower.
oh yeah, it's the actual flea market. And you know what? This question, I didn't know Stabbings is playing at Bonds, but I really don't see Ruin fans being Stabbing fans. So I could be wrong, but our show is from 6 to 11.
Wow, my
Yeah,
kind of
yeah.
show.
Yeah. But it may not be your type of show too, because it's going to be outside. So
Ooh, definitely not my kind of show.
yeah,
You're like, is there a
fucking
chair?
at all.
That's my kind of
Outside.
show.
Outside shows are the best.
Not in Texas in July, but nah, it's
Well,
gonna
in July.
Hey,
it'll
it's
be,
not at 3:00. It's at night.
nah,
it
it's gonna be
starts
badass. It's gonna be
it starts at
badass.
6. It ain't gonna be that bad. I mean, it'll be hot.
You might see me show up. Who knows?
I'm sure it's hotter inside the club than outside.
Certain nights it does feel like that. Yep. At least you got the heat can escape. It's not stuck in there, fucking sweltering nuts and fucking
Yeah, you
nuts
gotta
and
bring
butts.
powder to carry your
Dude, I hate that feeling when you feel the sweat just go down the middle of your back.
Oh,
That's fucking gross. All right, that's enough talk about that. This show's gonna rule regardless if it's outside, man.
Yeah, of course. Good show.
So we're wrapping it up because I gotta go to post office in the morning. So do the round table. What has everybody got going on, Roy? I know you just said you may or may not, but
yeah, I don't know. I have some stuff lined up for tomorrow, but I don't know if I'm even gonna go live.
And what are your current releases that you got to throw out there?
Oh, yeah, we're working on a few things.
But hey, you still got that bundle for
Oh, the bundle?
What's that band?
oh, the Caustic Vomit. I think I still
Caustic
have
Vomit.
that.
Yeah, for sure.
Let me show that, dude. I think I still have that up here.
For sure. Thank you, man.
Boom.
Yeah, that's
There it is.
the newest, one of the newer things. There's some new stuff gonna pop out soon, actually.
I got this, and this fucking rules, and the shirt's fucking cool, and the band's really good too. So
Yeah, I just got a few tracks and some mastered stuff from a band, another band we're gonna be putting out, some CDs, LPs,
Cool.
etc. So yeah, all that some stuff came in today, man.
can you reissue the Disma demo collection and all that?
I just reissued it on or they just reissued the Disma demo on a foreign label or some shit. So you should look into that maybe.
Okay.
Get them from Bender.
I don't know if it's my same issue, but I don't know. Yeah,
but yours has a bunch of shit, not just the demo.
I don't know.
Yeah. Just
There's
go
so
to Fraser's house and steal his.
Sometimes we just we move forward, like I don't know. Like I mean, I asked to put that out back when I put out the other record, but they didn't want to put it out at the time, so that's it. I don't know. Yeah, I thought it would be smart to have both out at the same time, but they didn't want that. So
Cool. So aside from that, you'll also be selling Hexea flags, which you can order exclusively through Necroharmonic.
I mean, you have Hell's Headbangers for that. No?
I have them for one thing, and I have you for another, my friend. So they don't get all the eggs in the basket.
It's like business and like doing all different releases and all kinds of stuff. It's like there's a lot of times when you're like a record label or a producer, let's call it. Like for me, shirts, flags, releases. you're just like moving forward. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So you don't, sometimes you don't look back, sometimes you do, you know what I mean? Like how
I know
much,
what you're talking about.
yeah. So like, and it doesn't matter like financially either, because like in the other room, there's like five, I would say about 1,000 discs of two very hot and big, they were huge sellers back in the day. But the
Yeah.
thing is, like, I don't work with the bands anymore. They went to different labels, etc. So it's like their 500 of this band and 500 of this band. Their discs are just over there. No, they don't have booklets or anything. So like to make those, like I would have to make the booklets, which means I make a financial investment, which means I have to get into speaking with the band again to pay them, da da da. And I'm like, nah, I don't want to, like, and I don't care how much it's worth. You know what I mean? It's just, and it's worth a lot too,
Yeah.
But it's like, nope, I got to move forward. You know what I mean? You got to move forward. I'm sure you guys know you have bands. You know what I mean? Like sometimes you don't want to move backwards. You want to just move forwards. People are like, hey, you want to release, that demo rehearsal from 2017? You're like, I don't know, man. How about putting out the new shit? Right?
Sometimes,
So,
yeah.
I mean, it's part of how things are.
It's like I get what you're saying too, because you already accomplished it. So
Yeah.
trying to
Even
accomplish something else, even though if it was
running
awesome and making money off of it, you're just like, I kind of want to do this.
even
now.
with running a death metal label, let's call it, or a record label, like I want to make shirts right now at this stage. So like feel like I've already accomplished Necroharmonic, So like I don't know, like I'd like to go to the next stage of my life,
Cool.
Maybe we need to talk to you about doing an exclusive Pious Levus shirt if you want.
Maybe, yeah.
8 colors.
No, I only do.
Front,
I'm a
back,
single
left,
color.
right.
You know what? If you wanted to do 8 colors, you should do 8 different shirts. That's my own opinion. That's the way to go. Because you get more mileage out of that. You drop one every month, new one.
There you go.
And Francisco, I know you're doing this tomorrow, so let's plug it one more time.
One more time.
Tune in 5 o'clock Texas time, 3 o'clock California, 6 o'clock Eastern. Check it out tomorrow. New Ruin track premiere. Talk about the Texas shows and a playlist and all that shit. So check that out tomorrow. And then go buy my band split with Omegavortex. It's called Pious Levus. So go buy that right now on LP at PiousLevusBandcamp.com.
This thing right here. That's not hard to remember.
Yeah, I'll have ETD CDs at the HRA show for those, and those are only going to be local. Those are like copies because we sold our set aside band copies. They're all gone.
All gone.
They're gone.
This one I have to mail out tomorrow, just so you know. So it's going bye-bye.
Yeah, so I'll have a few of those at the show, and I came across in my fucking room that I haven't cleaned in forever some tapes. So I'll have that. And some HRA only show only shirts.
Do it, bro. Go out and do it. You got to take risks sometimes.
Yeah, and man.
Francisco's bringing a box of his old vinyl at the show. You could buy it.
Yeah, I probably will. I got a bunch of
this show right here. This Friday. This is what? Yeah, not already past Friday, right? So.
So in 6 days.
Less than 7 days.
And I might show up to the San Antonio version of it too.
This show right here.
Yes, that one right there.
Heavy promo.
Heavy fucking promo, dude.
Hey, this was my grifting show because I got all vinyl CD cassette of the split. It was time to do it.
Sure.
Yeah, go buy it. Go.
JD,
I got to take a lesson. I got to take a page out of this lesson book and do this for my own bands.
Yeah, you do.
You do. I mean,
we're here, dude. We're here for each other.
Caustic Vomit. I actually try to get them on, but the Russian difference, the time difference of Russia and US.
That was my problem with Rob. And then I saw Rob sending me pictures of him drinking, watching 2.5 Men. I said, I don't think he's going to make it tonight because.
Or a pre-recorded.
Make a vortex, right?
Yeah.
You got to do a pre-recorded thing with that, you know, and then you
Yeah.
can air it later, you know.
I
Or when
might
you guys
just
find
do
time
that.
without the stress of airing it and whatever.
I might do that with Death Metal Podcast. That's part of, like, you know, me thinking out, like, what am I going to do next, you know? Because I'm like, all right, I was going to do the Norwegian death metal thing, and I'm going to do this interview, but I'm like, maybe I'll pre-record video interviews with people, you know what I mean? And then just show them on Death Metal Podcast again.
Yeah, that's why I've always.
Some people
changed
might be
it,
more
so.
comfortable with that too than being live. I don't know what the live.
Yeah,
I didn't like to be
especially if
live
it's their
at
first
first
time.
too. Yeah, I used to be like, nah, I want to go live. And you guys are, no, you gotta go live. It's better. And now it is better. It's for me. Maybe not.
Well,
for
you don't have to
everyone
do
else.
any. You don't have to do any editing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. You either you kick ass or you can crash and burn at the same time. But
And one day, I'm gonna kick ass.
Well, you know, live, it's like you have to have something to talk about all the time, especially if your big face is going to be all over the screen, you know?
Yeah.
So you have nothing to say, like, your live is going to go, you know?
You're gonna be like, this is fucking boring. These guys.
You're gonna be like,
Well, I will say this. Speaking of like new shows, pre-recorded shit. Laura, the AC fucking historian, has a kind of a podcast kind of thing on YouTube called "You Must Be Wicked Underground" if you're watching this or something like that. So look for that. I think the first episode was like of course on AC.
Yeah, I didn't. I saw the plug for that, but then I looked for the flyer and I wanted to show it on my thing because I support Laura. She was on our earlier episodes of Death Metal Podcast.
Yeah, wait,
Yeah, I
out of
remember
nowhere.
that. Yeah,
out of nowhere, which was cool. It's like 2 and for the first time. You'll just freeze up. What are you?
I mean, you got so you
a
got
no
some,
show.
You got some veteran fucking porno stars right here.
You know what? When Francisco took me live to do the the interview, not the other thing.
Hello.
Not the OnlyFans. So when he did the live interview with me, then it broke the ice for me to be like, you know what, I could talk live pretty easily. So.
You know what was crazy about that? He stood for like 2.5 hours. Remember that?
Yeah,
you were standing in your workroom or whatever.
Room. Yep.
Yeah.
I've done that numerous times. I just never told you guys. I've done that like all the time. Anytime you see me in the shirt room, I'm standing. Basically.
You're standing.
Not every time. Towards the end, I was like, you know what? I got that big ass bar stool over there. Why don't I bring it over? But in the very beginning, like I just stood there and just did the shit. All the Instagram lives, I'm standing.
Oh yeah, that's
mostly
wild.
Unless they're upstairs here and they're real clear looking.
You like those Instagram lives, right? They do pretty good.
I mean, dude, there's like, I don't know, man. There's thousands of fans on Instagram that want to listen to death metal. So, I mean, what am I not going to go on there?
I always say I'm going to do that, and I never do. Roy, yeah, well, no, I know. I'm just saying because I'm like, hey, you guys come, whatever. But, yeah.
It's not as tight, I'll tell you. Like, StreamYard is tight, but Instagram Live is not so tight. Because like
it's just basically you're streaming, right? You're like you can't do all this other bringing in graphics and all that, or can you?
There's that, and then secondly, like you can't like say like it doesn't even like pick up the signal always correctly. So like sometimes on the playback, it'll play back like the sound is either distorted or like it's like off timing a little bit.
Latency.
There's the latency is a little messed up on it, and from what I look at from compared to say StreamYard,
There you go.
But Instagram Live, like it's dope. I mean, especially if you get like 3 other people on it at the same time as you. I mean, but I have had latency issues, maybe because I do it in the basement and not next to the router.
Oh,
yeah.
No, but I think I did it next to the router, and I still had latency issues. So it must be a phone issue that it's not set right. I don't know.
Or just a Instagram thing.
Maybe. Yeah, I don't know. I was banned from there.
Banned for what?
From live, doing live.
Fraser actually has a good question. Which one do you prefer?
I would prefer StreamYard because like you could put up graphics and shit. You know what I mean?
Play music.
Yeah.
Oh, we got
There's a chat.
We got another
I mean-
guest in the building, though.
Baby Zula. Oh my god. Angel, you a bitch. I whoop your ass.
Oh,
Angel, you ain't got shit on me, Angel.
oh no!
Hey, you've had enough.
Wow.
Sorry. She's a feisty one. She's half German, half Mexican, just so you know. She's literally the fucking split, dude. Callbacks.
Damn,
It's all the flags.
Shots fired, bro.
Yeah. No shit.
Shots fired at Angel.
But I have noticed. I think I have noticed that more people are starting to like play music. Like
I got that too. Mm-hmm. They're not.
Oh yeah.
Screw it.
Yeah. Yeah.
I was. You know what? The last
fucking pioneers over here, dude. Pioneers over here.
You know what? The last few times though, too, I've been just wanting to go fast and furious like a DJ. So I'm just like, that's even you came on for like, you're like, oh, let me plug the show, and I'm like thinking like, I just want to smash music out right now.
I like when you do that like towards the end of your shows, and it's just one killer fucking bam after another. Like, yeah.
I got to be a little more ready for that.
You gotta have a lot of shit.
Yeah, it's you know. Also, is like, you know what, like cut down all the talking shit, you know. But it's just like if you are gonna talk, I don't know. There's
a guy that I'm sorry. There's a guy that talked about the Hexea split. I sent JD that link. Somebody has sent it to me. What's that guy's name? JD.
Oh,
Morton?
Dude, he's got the coolest fucking. Shit,
it's Morden,
man.
right? Morden.
Yeah. He's got a band, Morden. So badass, dude. I never heard about it. It's hilarious. It's brutal. The guy's he's like a wrestler who does a fucking metal review podcast. And he's got his own band. I mean, he's not an actual wrestler, but he's like, he's doing a promo and he's walking around. He's got the mask on. And dude, really entertaining and super hilarious, man.
He's all like a Beyond Midnight type of mask, right? It's all
man. He's like a Midnight meets Mad Max, man. This motherfucker.
And I think he's from Texas.
He's a Houston guy. I think he's a Houston guy.
Because Fraser always sends me all this shit. That's how I find out. About a lot of shit, like on YouTube. Because Fraser will send like a link.
I watched his Wild Rags special last night.
Oh yeah. Another fucking video. I like the way he's like, oh, fucking video.
Motherfucker! He's like very jarring and shit. Yeah.
You all want to see this shit, whatever.
I know somebody who did a Wild Rags episode too.
Yeah,
you did.
A long time ago, right?
No, but it's cool. It's cool that
there it is.
Like sometimes
that's what it is. Yeah,
it's good.
Cool.
You know, every now and then Fraser will send me something decent. You know, so
Fraser scores over YouTube finding shit. I'm sure.
Yeah, he does.
He told me he's outside of Houston. There you go.
Yeah, he's got to be out there.
Yeah, definitely non-poser stuff. I mean, it's all heavy underground shit. So that's always cool to see.
The more the merrier.
Yeah.
Oh, cool. Shit. They're going to do a video with J-Dog soon.
The thing is, the more the merrier. Mm-hmm. I mean, if you can live stream and you can stick past... They said there's like a threshold. Like if you go 25 episodes, then you probably will keep going. But if you can't do that, then you probably ain't going to do it.
25 episodes? I wonder if I'd done 25.
I know you did 25 episodes, dude. Yeah. You do 2 episodes a week on 2 different things. What are you kidding?
Oh, yeah.
You did 25 episodes.
Get those fucking notifications.
Well, real quick, before you do that, y'all got your chance. Give your boy a chance real quick. Y'all need
hell no.
Yeah, y'all need to order this real quick. This is this new release from Hexea and Wolf Skull Split.
Where can
good question. Goat Throne Records, goddammit, is
where
you can get it. And they're flying out the door too. Thankfully, we have a good scene that supports sick ass music. I really enjoyed working on this album, and just like little side notes, we Hexea and Wolf Skull, we actually appeared on each other's like sides. Noelia and I sang some vocals on one of their songs on the cover that you can only get on the physical Slayer tribute, and we had Dave Herrera sing on the or perform, shall I say, on the intro for our side, and of course. Someone else was on there making some fucking brutal ass evil blasphemic noises. This guy right there. Yeah, so it was pretty cool. Francisco also makes an appearance on this, so go check that out.
I have something else to plug. I forgot that you were asking me about releases. I got a new website at necroharmonic.com, and now it's a distro too, and not just the friggin' you gonna put the Spanish subtitles or what?
I don't have to ready, sir.
You want me to take the Spanish or what?
Yeah. Necroharmonic.com.
Vayan al necroharmonic.com para su death metal.
There you go. Yeah, do that, guys. Check this out. Of course, you guys have already heard it 100 times. ETD. I really enjoyed working with Francisco and Charles to make this album. Yep. And it's come out so well, man. I'm super stoked about it. Yep. The shirts just came out today on Hell's Headbangers. Good luck finding that tape in person. That shit's fucking beyond sold out. Good luck with that. Another thing I'm working on right now, we're on Hell's Headbangers as well. The new Hexea is going to be coming out 2024, so we're writing that. That's going smoothly, and that's kind of it, man. I've got a Facebook page. I don't know if anybody does Facebook anymore. It's like Instagram this, Instagram that.
Facebook still rules.
Yeah,
I don't have an Instagram.
Which our Facebook pages? I don't know how to tag you guys.
Yeah,
I only did it on Instagram from Witching Hour.
Yeah. So I do shows sometimes. I play covers live and I talk concepts on music and stuff. I nerd out on some stuff like that, and it's just kind of random. So you can go on my page and you can I think you can go photos, albums, videos, and you'll find all my videos there of like all the different topics I talk about. But who knows, man? Maybe if I can get my channel going, organized, I'll do something a little more accessible.
Go to the website StreamYard.com and set up
or StreamYard.com. I gotta look into it.
Or like Francisco said, just go behind the scenes in his.
Yeah,
they actually can grant 2 users on StreamYard. Hmm? That's what it says.
See what's up.
They said that you.
Oh yeah, like for your own separate little channel, right? You could. I think that's true because from the Cool table, Skywalker gave me access to StreamYard, and the good Austin and Leon, the other guy. So you can. I think you can. I don't know if you have to pay more or whatever, but I know you can. You can.
Depends on what plan you're working with,
Yeah. Well, I'll figure something out. But I mean, if anything, it's to prolong the interview thing that I do, which is normally audio only. And then I guess I'm gonna start making it a little more constant, where I do these musical performance / music chats. So I grab my guitar, I'll grab the drums, we'll play a song, we'll talk a concept, the certain beats, certain rhythms, certain bands, certain eras, shit like that. To get conversation going or whatever, and not just talk, but
you could get up on StreamYard and you can get up on Twitch at the same time. Some of those shows do well on Twitch. Yeah,
I gotta check Twitch out, I guess.
I started checking it out a little harder after Andy Jones mentioned there was a drummer on there that had a whole show, and 600 people would watch it every time they went on.
Yeah, a bunch of fucking mostly man buns and ear gouged, whatever. I don't know.
Whatever. It didn't seem like. I barely have 2 people from Twitch watching my thing, but we do have 50 subscribers now.
I was one of them.
How about people in the chat? Twitch. Are you guys on Twitch? If the people in the chat that are here are the type of people who are on Twitch, I'd be interested in that.
There's just a few, and then on Twitch, you actually have a little more financial, fiduciary chances. You could actually go on there and get people to give you money or some shit.
Yeah, and they're not as stingy on showing copyrighted material.
That's really the only thing I care about, because all I do is I celebrate music. I play music. I'm there to like practice my craft and celebrate the craft. And so all I'm going to be doing is tribute to everybody else, you know? So that'd be the idea.
You should look into Twitch too, just for the F of it, because basically, like, it's pretty dope. I mean, you can go on there and just run a thing.
Sorry, fucking Fraser.
Yeah.
But anyways, you know, that's what's going on. Music's coming out the wazoo. I also have a studio here, so if anybody needs any help recording stuff, talk to me. Also, it's called Negative Audio. You can. I've done a whole bunch of bands from grindcore, death metal, black metal, different stuff like that. So if you're interested in working on a project, whether it's mixing, editing, mastering, or recording, hit me up and you know, get the ball rolling. So that's what's up, guys. That's what's going on.
We got a new song we're gonna debut next week too.
Oh shit!
Yeah. So
brutal.
Record that shit.
You guys want to hear a new song?
I thought you were gonna play it right now, dude. I thought it was like all of a sudden you were like gonna be dropping.
We just want to hear old shit.
Like, oh, we got a new song. I forgot about that.
We like the demos.
Next week at the show, be there if you want to hear it. Yeah.
Let me. Let's play the new Ruin song that I'm supposed to play tomorrow.
No. Keep it
honestly, I didn't listen to it either, just because I want to listen to it for the first time on the show. So
yeah,
find a track to go out.
It's got like a crazy sample in the beginning. You're like, oh no.
Yeah, well, that's a good thing about yeah, exactly. But that's a good thing about the Ruin stuff. It's got a sample, so I won't hear like the actual song, you know.
Yeah.
So anyway.
Their samples are pretty raw. I played one of the tracks Mike sent me or something, and he's like, "Here, play this," and I played it, and I was like, the sample was like, "Oh, holy shit!"
Canceled.
Yeah, I'm
canceled. No, fucking YouTube doesn't even fucking email you. They're just like, fuck it, we're shutting.
They went hard on you that one night,
dude. Hard.
And speaking of canceled, my next Facebook live thing, I'm gonna do a whole thing on Burzum, so you guys come by and hang out, play some music, talk like some music stuff, not just like whatever, you know. Show it on the guitar, talk about it, give some stories.
Please don't do it acoustically like the guy from the band.
When he had the guitar on the desk.
That was cool, man. I love that.
It was cool, but like eventually I wanted to hear him turn it on, dude. You know?
Yeah.
Well, here's the thing. So JD does it on Facebook. If you want, we can just StreamYard streams to Facebook too, so you can get like a stream. You can get like a crowd from you know, the channel. So next time you do it,
live the what do you call it tonight, Francisco?
Huh?
Did you Facebook Live the Ken tonight?
Yeah. Every episode I do Facebook and YouTube. But cool. So you can when you do it, I can just all we do is we'll go to your YouTube page. I mean your Facebook page and basically stream your YouTube stream. I mean your Facebook stream.
That's cool. Don't fuck around with that. So, anyways, what were you gonna say, Carl?
No, I mean, if everyone's done, we're done. I was gonna play a Hexia track.
Oh shit!
As we head out. Yep.
Yeah, it's time to go to fucking sleep.
Y'all have nightmares tonight after hearing this.
I pulled a fucking Roy Fox tonight, dude. Fuck.
You did, dude.
Fucking A.
All right. Nice. I just split from these guys too. Whoops, Cole, man, and we're gone on the other side. All right. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for chat. Thanks for buying anything if you did, and thanks for just hanging out, dude. It's fucking great time.
Later, Iris. Later, everybody.
Later, Fraser.
Later, Fraser.